You got
Yeah.
that Razer Kio webcam
I have to like be like close to be. Yeah. See.
to get that cool ring light
Yeah.
effect on your eyes.
I
We've
have to be
begun,
like
by the
super
way.
close. Oh, hi.
Don't worry about
We're
it. This is
talking
the
about
first 10
ring
minutes
lights.
every week, anyways.
Yeah, it's true. I always try to wait for a pause. I'm like, okay, let's pause the conversation. I'll start it up right as soon as I push the button. Someone starts on ring
It's a
lights.
technical difficulty, and then
need a
some
count- we need a
stuff we're just
countdown.
talking about.
Countdown.
Mhm.
There is a countdown if you're
What do
watching
you think
stream.
this is?
And we're going in 5.
Yeah.
four,
There you go.
3.
3, 2,
Hi, guys.
1.
You don't say that.
We're
you
live.
Haven't you ever seen Wayne's World?
No. Well, yes, I have seen Wayne's World. Long time ago. It's been a long time since I've seen
Long
Wayne's
time.
World.
We say, hey, it's your boys for D&D night. Like
Oh,
and
I like that.
subscribe.
What's up, guys?
Back with another
It's your
video.
boys here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon.
Oh yeah, the bell. Forgot about the bell. That's an important one.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, that's an
What does the
important
bell
thing now.
do? Like for the
It's notifications.
channel? I know
It
what does
forces
for the
notification.
user. What does it do for the?
It makes it
just-
to where, like, if you don't watch someone's channel, if you don't watch every single one of their videos, YouTube would be like, oh, so you don't like this anymore. I'm not going to show you the videos anymore. Hit the bell, guaranteed notifications.
So just get a notification every time there's a video pops up.
I have never hit the bell on
I
anyone.
haven't either, and I don't
haven't
have
either.
a problem not seeing the stuff I don't want to see.
I don't subscribe to that
We're
much
on-
stuff though.
We're
So
on
I,
YouTube right now. I shouldn't be talking about.
I have a lot. I'm subscribed to a lot of stuff.
I prune mine quite often, so I try to keep a nice small batch in there. The ones that I watch.
I feel like if I bell icon your channel, Michael, I would just be getting a ping every day, and that would be annoying.
No, you get 2 pings a day.
Oh man.
That sounds awful.
What do you mean awful?
2 a day.
I already
Like
like
what?
try to abolish all those little red circles off my iPhone. I don't want any more.
Hmm.
Anything that shows a little red circle, I just turn it off in the menu so I don't see it. Otherwise, my email
Okay.
app would say plus 2,000 or something.
So it's D&D night. Hey
Sure,
everybody.
it's not just podcast night.
Nope, it's D&D night. No one wants to hear us
D&D.
yammer about random things.
Yeah, they do.
We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. How's everyone doing? Look at Rook up there. Isaac with a fancy new webcam. He's got a campfire going next to him, as you can tell.
One of those two adjectives is correct.
You need to get one of those. You need to get one of those LED blocks that does like a fire effect so that it actually flickers. Then we could
Yeah.
look real cool.
Yeah, real cool. I'm
Mhm.
watching my stream and I'm making sure I'm not. I guess I haven't dropped any frames. It's a little bit. We'll see how far we can go tonight.
A little bit what?
It's looking. Your webcam is looking more and more jank as
My
this
my
goes
upload,
on.
which is supposed to be 30, was at
Supposed
7
to be.
before we began.
Look at that
so
compression, baby.
It's
when you
it's a
move
little ugly,
around.
but there's not a lot of just us. So hopefully it'll hold up. Anyway,
It's
Doing
just
the
us
same
not
thing.
doing anything.
D&D night. Let's play some D&D.
Woo.
Last week.
I need. Yeah, what happened last week?
Oh, you watched
We
the.
didn't do
You,
anything.
obviously, you watched the stream, right?
Oh yeah. I was just.
You're
Just
dead.
for the audience. For anyone who-
so you did.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
Actually, you're not
You're
doing the
pretty
best.
close.
Almost.
Actually, you
I
pretty
almost
close.
die. I almost die all the
marked
time.
this
Watch
down
this,
somewhere. I
up
don't
here,
remember where I
man.
marked it down.
Somehow, my character just doesn't want to die.
Somehow.
Some way.
I don't remember what
Stranger's
book I used
luck.
for this. I should really get organized, but I'm not. Anyway, last week, you guys in the town of Saltport, home of Bert, and
We
you've
sat
been
around
there-
and talked for 3
You've
hours.
been there for many weeks now,
Many weeks.
I'm getting
and
tired
it
of it.
and
sucks.
sort of a rundown frog home. There's a problem with Kraken out in the waters that you've been sent on a mission to do from the local necromancer, who is your sort of friend.
That's the best kind of friend.
In Bert's hometown here in Saltport, there's a big mysterious tower in the middle of town that's recently showed up, which you guys met last week. Is the Dark One, he calls himself. He asked you to go and kill the Kraken. And
To
you
which we said sure, and then promptly left.
said sure, and then you
You
sort of
did.
sat around and yammered on for a little bit. You watched Francisco sort of melt away as
What?
boils
Wait,
and things
what?
started forming on his arms.
Oh lord. Oh
Um,
no.
You're not in the
tried
best
to-
of shape,
he tried-
Francisco.
He tried to deceive us about how sick he was.
Yeah, you did best, but you rolled a 1. on
Wait,
the
I
very
still
first-
don't believe. I still don't believe. Oh, okay. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I'm fine,
So
guys.
you're not feeling well. But then you guys decide to go back, and you basically you sort of meandered back and forth between whether you kill a kraken or you just leave.
No, we weren't
And-
meandering. Somebody was holding us up.
And then through the help of Rook's familiar, his crow raven. Is it a crow raven?
It's a raven.
Raven.
Same thing.
No, ravens are much bigger. Have you seen a raven in real life?
Yeah, I know they're
It's
huge.
no crow. Yanked the hood off of the dark one, revealing the gray-skinned, tattooed guy that blasted former Raven, back in the woods, living by the unrealistic tree in the woods.
Think about it. You got a new one. Wow, that is way too bright. I tell you that.
Would you get a light?
I did. I went and got a light.
You're very artifacty also.
That's your internet. Looking good.
My download's good, so I think it might be both of us, possibly.
All of
Could be
us.
our whole neighborhood. But you discovered you kind of learned that this guy, this Dark One guy is he's one of the kind that puts a bad name to necromancers. It seems he's not not the nicest guy around.
What's a bad name?
He
Necromancer,
kind of
I got it.
rules by fear for the little frog folk. They bring him strange fish, strange sea creatures, and he just sort of scares them, kills them every once in a while. Just make sure that fear is intertwined in his presence. But you decided to go on a whim, walk up to Chug's house, and walk through the door into a whole new world. We left off with Finn standing in the
In the whole
doorway
new world.
in the whole new world. So you walk through Chug's little shack, little swamp shack, and through the doors of the swamp shack, you're in a whole new plane of existence. It feels like, anyway. And you walk through the front door, and you're in the middle of a big town, big city. You've got these like dark cobblestone streets all around. It's
Well,
pretty lot of commotion going on. There's a lot of folks walking around. You notice there's a couple of folks you saw. There's like an ogre next to you in a shop nearby. You saw one looks kind of ghostly a couple of ways down. There is one look like a zombie. He's a very gaunt fella walking by the street, but just going about his business. Very dark skies. It's a very very desaturated grayness to kind of the whole place, and kind of gives you a chill down your spine as well.
Chill.
chill.
And that's where we left off. So you've got you're in the middle of like 16th century London. Let's go with that. You know.
Wait, did you say we're?
Sherlock Holmes? That's not 16th century, but you know what I mean.
Did you say we're all there?
Only Finn walked through the door.
Oh, only Finn. Oh,
You're
okay.
dying. We basically
I'm
dragged
dying?
you up here.
Did he come with
Wait,
us?
did I?
I think you.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
all you all came up here because you were trying to go to Chug to get a something to help Francisco.
Yep. Yeah.
And Chug wasn't there, and so you walked through the
Oh
door.
no!
Yeah, we're trying to get
Francisco, you
Help me!
your max hit point is minus 13.
Mine is 13.
That's your max.
What was I doing?
And you've got like these green and black boils all up and down your arm.
Green and
You're
black
very
boils?
sweaty. You basically got the flu.
You're very sweaty.
That's what you were doing.
You got the flu with boils starting to bubble up on your skin.
Oh Lord.
You don't feel good.
Okay.
None of your stats are affected at the moment. I'm not
Just
taking
my
over those.
max HP.
Yep. Okay.
Sheesh.
Finn, you're
Yes?
you're in this city now. What would you like to do?
I am in this city now. I'm going to. What was I? I'm gonna try to think back. 1 week ago.
Are you trying to? Because I know I sent. Fip is doing like slow spiral outward, looking for Chug here.
Mhm,
Should you
mhm.
look for Chug in there? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. There's another shop right down the way, right? That's what I was gonna do. I was going to another shop down the way and ask if they've seen. Because in here, the door behind me has a sign above it that says like Chug's Magic Shop or something, right?
Chug shop.
Chug-a-lug shop.
And from where you're standing, you've got like an awning over your head.
Yeah.
And just to your right, there is another doorway, which is empty. At some point it is in like a market stall, but there's nothing out there right now.
Okay.
It appears to be kind of the same setup, same place.
I guess I could check that. I'm gonna go down. There's an orc standing outside of his shop, like 2 doors down, right?
There's right next to you. Looks like an ogre, big guy,
An ogre, not an orc.
and one next to that looks ghostly.
I'll talk to him. He's standing in front of a shop, right?
They're both in front of shop. The ogre next to you is hacking away at some meat with a big cleaver, and the other one down the way is
Seems like a down to earth kind of guy.
the ghostly guy. Seems to be working on some bread.
Great.
Ghost bread,
Ghost bread.
Ghost bread.
ghost meat,
Ghost toast.
ghost toast, space ghost coast to coast,
Making toast.
making toast. All right, I'm gonna ask this ogre guy. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say, hey man, you know where old Chug is?
He's like hacking away with his cleaver. Thunk. He kind of looks
Yeah.
over you and he says, "Nope." Whack.
Fantastic.
Cutting up some. The animal he's cutting up is not something you've seen before. Something 4-legged.
I'll ask him what it is. What are you cutting up right there? I've never seen one of those.
This is a warg.
Isn't that warg just a?
We haven't seen a warg.
I don't think you have seen a warg.
Wow.
It's because we've been on a desert island.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of scorpions.
You got any scorpion meat back there? It's the only thing I eat. All right. Well.
Around his shop, he's hooking on that big guy there, and you can see there's a bunch of other things that are sort of just like hanging to dry around the place that he's selling.
He's making jerky.
And he's got a lot of lizards in like salamander, that style of animal, all just sort of hanging by the tails around. A lot of those.
Okay. Well, I don't. I'm done here. Is there another shop to the other side?
You got shops all around you, so you can see you've got the baker ghost just down the way.
Just a butcher and a baker. Is there a candlestick maker?
There is
What's going on?
across the street. There's some sort of like a general store, and they're not actually like outside working. And a little down the way, you can see there's like some noise and music coming from an inn. Seems to be down the other way.
Oh, there's an inn. I'll go there.
Okay. What's the rest of the party doing while he's doing this?
Wait, how am I feeling? Am I walking? Am I?
You can walk fine. You just
Do I just feel sick or ill or?
you just feel like you got
Feverish?
the flu. You're feverish and sweaty, and bubbly, nasty arms.
I feel like maybe it wasn't a good idea to go on a 5-mile hike up to this guy's house.
I look at the frog man. I'm like, look at me. I look like you. When you were ugly.
Man, sick, burn. You people are ugly. I hate it here.
I'm just standing.
I'm just mad. I'm feverishly mad.
I'm just telepathically talking with Phipps, seeing if he sees anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't see anything out in the swamp area where you are now. Well, he does pick up the occasional bit of movement, but you kind of gather it's more of the undead that are sort of squirming every once in a while under the swamp
Okay.
that you guys fought before. It's mostly you get that. You don't get anything living or anything that's worth what you're looking for.
Okay. He's gonna just keep going wider and wider, spiraling until he finds him.
Not there. All right, I'm gonna go down to this inn.
Okay, so you make your way to the inn. It's decent sized stone and wood building. You can hear pipe organ, minor key music going on in there. It's real gloomy.
Pipe organ.
Yeah.
Man,
Let's hear it, Isaac.
I gotta find him.
Yeah.
you got the
Oh,
pipe
come
organ
on.
setting.
So that
He's gonna find it.
there's a lot of commotion going on, a lot of chatter, and it's an inn. It's just a little more Adam's family than your typical inn. But
Adam's family.
you walk in and you've got decent sized place. There's all sorts of different people in here that you are not familiar with seeing at all. You see the necromancy that you guys just visited, or the guy on the tower owner, Dark One.
Yeah.
Gray skinned. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Tattooed, you see a few of those sitting in the bar at a table. You see one guy looks like a zombie, just sitting alone having a drink. There is a couple humans, and you see a dark skinned elf, as well as some dwarves in there as well. And then at the bar there is a very big, looks human but not quite, like kind of a grayer skinned human, which again you don't get a lot of color here anyway. Big bald guy running the bar, serving some drinks.
Oh, he's running the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll talk to him. I'll walk up to the bar and, hey, have you heard of a guy named Chug?
That depends.
Depends on what. He runs the magic shop over there. Have you seen him?
He looks around. He says, "Folks drinking here."
Okay. I'll order whatever is on special, I guess.
Okay. He takes your coin.
Yeah, is it normal coin? Do they take? They don't take.
He takes whatever you give him.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
What do you give him?
I'll give him just a copper piece. I don't have a lot of money.
Okay. He takes his copper piece and he kind of raises an eyebrow.
I'll give him a couple of copper pieces.
He digs down underneath the bar and pops a cork and pours something out. It does not smell good. It's clear, mostly. It's got some little floaties in it. Got a little tint to it.
That's fine. I'm not gonna drink it anyways. So, you heard of a guy named Chug?
Yep. Works over there.
You seen him around lately?
Nope.
That's it? You don't got anything else?
Nope.
A lot of helpful people around this place.
Throw your drink in his face.
Then, as you're sitting there, a little, you feel a little tug on your leg as you're sitting at the bar.
Oh, yeah,
There's
okay.
a little goblin.
All right.
Sitting
I'll
there.
look down at him.
He says, "Hey, you looking for Chug?
Yeah, I'm looking for Chug, man.
I'll show you where Chug is."
I'm gonna do an insight check on that. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to
there's so many.
do something.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the GM.
Right, so let me pull you guys over. There you go.
I'll show you where Chug is.
Yeah.
Chug right here.
Ooh, look at this.
Where are we?
This looks familiar.
We're in the city
It
of
does.
Skadoon. Yeah, it is. But
That's
the
where we had
color's
that
different.
fight.
It's been desaturated, so clearly it's a
The
different town.
color is different.
Yeah, isn't this where we blew up the city?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. Except I'm not here.
Right, so everyone else
Oh
close your eyes.
man, the red dice is all gray.
Oh, we're in there?
Oh, does it change the color of the dice too?
Yeah, see, my
Nice.
dice is all like weird looking.
I don't see your dice. But neat.
Insight?
Yep.
I got a 13.
Let me make a roll real quick.
Uh-oh.
Um,
teeth! Claws!
He is clearly nefarious.
Yeah. I kind of figured
Weird.
that by the tone of voice.
It's a goblin. That's how he talks.
Getting clawed to death over here. Nah, I'm good. I don't need you to show me where Chug is.
Okay. He points to the table. I'll be over there. And he scurries off to his table with his couple of the goblin friends.
What does he look like? Does he look kind of pale, undeadish? Everyone in here is kind of.
No, he doesn't. He's a little distorted. You've seen a few goblins in I think. Yeah, you've probably seen some goblins in your time.
In my time.
And
We haven't seen a word.
he's a little more distorted and ugly than a normal goblin. Not that goblins are attractive. I don't know. I don't know what you go for.
Don't yuck my yums.
Get on Google and type in "sexy goblin." Tell me what you
No
find.
thanks.
Yeah.
I'll look back at the bartender and I'll be like, "Do you know anyone who might know where Chug is?"
He points at the goblin.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for.
I can't use it now because you took it from me. He says, talk to Grim.
That doesn't sound pleasant. Who's Grim?
He looks down at the drink you had before.
Yeah.
Taps the bar.
Tap
Doesn't,
the
doesn't
bar.
tap.
I'll give him a silver piece this time. I'm
He
running
says,
out of money
now
here.
we're talking.
Yeah.
He says, Chug comes and goes.
Yeah, I know. He's been gone
he-
for quite a while.
He works over there at the place called Chug's Shop.
This guy's a wealth of information.
All right.
He's bound to be there any moment. Every once in a while.
Well,
He
thank
sell-
you for all the.
He sells things there. You'll see him.
All right. Well, thanks for all the incredibly valuable information.
No
Who's
problem.
Grim?
Oh yeah, who's Grim?
Grim. Big fella. Next door.
Oh, the meat shop guy.
Great.
All right. I'll go back to Grim.
I'll take the drink with me.
Roll me a perception.
I swear.
Perception.
Take what drink with you?
You're
Are
not
you
there.
there? Are you there,
The one.
Francisco?
Oh, am I? Oh, I thought I was
Finn's
there.
there
Okay.
all alone. You guys
Okay.
are all just sort of
Oh, he's.
standing at the doorway, just waiting to see.
Oh, okay.
If you can go in there.
19.
You can go in there if you want.
No, I'm too
As
sick.
you
19
exit the bar, the inn,
Yeah.
you take a right, and you head
Yeah.
back to where you just came from. It's not that far away. It's maybe 50 yards.
Yeah.
But you notice behind you, those three goblins scurry out, and they're watching you keenly. They appear to be trying to be stealthy,
But they're not.
but all three of them are keeping a close eye on you.
That's fine for now. I'll let them keep a close eye on me. It doesn't bother me. I'll blow up a city if I have to. Done it once before. So I'll go back and I'll talk to Grim.
In a city just like this one.
Yeah, exactly like this one. Had a little more color in it when I blew it up, or when Joe blew it up.
You head on up to Grim, and he's in his work hacking away at that warg. And he looks up and sees you, and you again. What?
Yeah, I was. Listen, the guy at the bar said you would know where Chug is.
He looks over at the door that you came out of, still open.
Yeah,
And he says,
he's not in there.
well, he'll be there soon enough.
How long has that door been open?
You opened it when you came through.
Oh, it wasn't already open? He's been missing for a few days. Have you seen him in the past few days?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just wait, I guess. And I'll
Okay.
lean up against the outside of the building and just wait.
Lizard? He reaches
yeah,
up
sure.
with his big meaty
How much is
hand,
the
and
lizard?
he yanks a lizard down and hands it over to you. He says, what you
How
got?
much is not much. I got another silver piece.
That'll do.
All right. I'll give him a silver piece.
Okay. Slams it down on the ground. It's still very fresh.
Oh, it's alive?
It's not alive, but it's recently dead.
Oh, okay. It's
Like
like it's not jerky.
Not jerky at all.
I thought it was like
It's squirmy and fleshy and yeah, not pleasant.
Okay, well, I'll go sit in front of his shop and
Start drying this lizard.
I'll do create flame in my hand and hold the lizard over the top of it.
Okay. You notice when you create flame, it's bright. It's it's intense how bright that flame is whenever you light it up.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yep. And
Does it show
it's-
the color of the lizard?
There's no fire out here at all.
There's a few torches, very few torches, pretty dimly lit, but they are giving off quite a bit of light. They're giving off more light than they should be. And then when you light yours up, it's like a bonfire in your hands. The glow coming from it. The lizard, it does seem to give off a little bit of light on you. You can see.
Yeah.
Color. I mean, a bit of color, not as much as it normally has.
Yeah.
On your clothing. The lizard's pretty dull, pretty gray. So you can't gather anything from that.
Can I cook it?
Yeah.
I'll just cook up this lizard.
Okay.
I'll give it to Jack when I leave. Maybe it'll make him feel better.
Worse.
I'll give him some of that drink I got at the bar.
Here, eat
Wash
this
it
venom
down.
gland. It'll be fine.
Eat this lizard. All right, I'll put out the flame if it's like super bright compared to every other flame around.
You get some looks whenever you have that thing lit, just because it's like,
Okay.
you know, your neighbor who has the big bright spotlight on the garage. He's like
Yeah.
that. You're like that guy.
All right, I'll put it out. If I notice people are like paying that much attention,
That's
I'll
for you,
just-
my neighbor.
He's gonna watch this and be like, "That bastard." All right, yeah, I'll put it out and I'll pocket my lizard, I guess.
How big is this lizard?
I mean, it's
How big is it?
It's not giant. It's just it's I guess foot long from nose to tail.
All right,
Okay.
I'll fold
It's
it
nice.
up,
It's a snack.
put it in my bag.
Fold it up. Is that what you said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What's gonna keep me from folding it up? It's dead.
It is dead.
It's skeleton, maybe? I don't know.
Then you break its spine.
Oh,
The rest of you, are you still just huddled around Chug's house, just awaiting?
Yep.
huddled. I'm
Just
not
coughing
really
away.
If I look in that door, the door that's open next to me, if I
Mm-hmm.
look into it from out here, it looks just like his house.
The inside of his house is great, right?
Inside of his house is stone and gray, and it looks like it matches the exterior of where you're at right now.
Okay, so it's the threshold is on our side. of the
Threshold
house,
is that
right?
that front door wall.
Well, I mean, what I mean is his living room doesn't really look like a shop.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
And it doesn't look like a shop looking in through this direction.
Nope.
Are there windows out here?
There is a window, but it's shuttered up.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm waiting on Chug.
Okay.
Chug.
So about an hour or so goes by.
Yeah.
You give me a perception check real quick while you're sitting there.
Oh yeah, what are those goblins doing?
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm a perception check.
Also, does Fip see anything within this hour?
No, he circles around a ways out, and he notices the further south that he goes, further inland he goes, there's a lot more zombies and undead that are out there. There's quite a few of them that he starts noticing.
Okay. Does he happen
but-
to see the shadow of the kraken?
He does not. He doesn't quite get out to see. He's not that big of a scope.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, nothing other than a nasty undead-ridden swamp. That's all he gets.
All right.
He does notice.
Okay.
He does pick up a lot of mushrooms, a lot of fungus. Not the blue light up stuff, but there's a lot of these red and black ones that you guys saw before.
Piggy touched.
Yep. There's a lot of other mushrooms too.
He's
All
just
right.
gonna keep spiraling.
My perception wasn't very good. It was an 8.
So you lose them.
Okay.
Last you saw, they were just watching you, but at some point you looked away. You're cooking your lizard or whatever, and they disappeared.
That bright light from the flame. Ah,
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah.
So about an hour goes by, and down the street, the whole street, as the time goes by, you see there's a lot of activity on this street. It's sort of like a shop row, and
With a lot of weird people.
you get a lot of those. Just a lot of. There's a few humans, and like gray skinned dwarves. You see a couple drow, gray-skinned elves, and you had a minotaur walk by at one point.
Wow.
Ooh.
There was
Gray-skinned elves. What kind of elf is that?
like what you are right now,
Like what I am right now.
gray
Okay.
elf or
That's what I was
a
thinking.
moon elf.
Moon elf. Moon elf's
Um,
kind of purpley.
You see more look like zombies, like undead creatures look like,
What?
but they seem to be going about their business as if they know what they're doing, as if they're not mindless.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You see a couple of dogs, big dogs, but they're like they've got like a shadowy kind of look to them. They're black, and you can almost see through them. They go walking by with a human at one point.
Ooh.
They don't look at me or anything. They don't like.
You get a lot of looks, but no one like pays any like no stares. We'll say, but you get a lot of looks.
I mean,
you new guy in town.
Am I less desaturated than everyone else? I mean, I'm still a gray elf. If I look like all these elves that are around
No,
here,
you look,
then
I mean you look like all of them.
okay.
But eventually you see a familiar-looking frogman, old frogman, comes strolling on up. He's got a backpack.
Excuse me.
He's waddling down the street, and he sees you, and you can see him squint as soon as he sees you. He's just waddling towards you a little closer, a little faster. And he kind of gets up close to you, like real close to you.
Yeah.
He goes and he pokes you. It says, "You.
Me.
What do you? Why you? No, Frogland.
Yeah. What about Frogland?
You're not here.
I'm here right now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Looking for you.
Why?
You've been gone for quite a while.
Well, okay.
Bert was getting worried about you.
Who?
Bert.
Okay.
He was getting worried about you, so we came to look for you.
Okay. You shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't.
No.
Seems like I blend in all right.
Kind of looks around. No.
If I shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be here.
Why? It's my home.
All right, let's get out of here for now. Let's get out of this area and back to the world of color.
Me?
Both of us.
Why?
Bert really wants to see you, and he's got a favor to ask.
Okay. Give me a minute.
All right.
And he waddles down to the next door to your right and goes inside there for a minute. Unlocks it. Goes inside. You hear some rumbling around in there, and he comes out. Empty backpack. And comes back. And says, "Okay."
Oh, okay, it's like a storage unit right next to his store.
There's another door.
Yeah.
It's all connected. There's another door down there.
Okay. All right. Let's go. You first.
Okay. He waddles in.
All right.
He goes
waddle
in and he
behind.
sees all of you standing at the other door. And says, "This is my house. Why are you here?"
I go, "It's not your house. It's Chug's shop. We're visiting the shop."
He looks over and he sees the fireplace. And he looks up and he sees the portrait of the old king frogman. He looks over and sees his chair. Looks at the door where his bedroom is. And he says, "No, my house is here. Your
Yeah,
house."
from
and
outside.
he points outside.
From outside there, it says Chug's shop.
Yeah.
So I'm visiting the shop.
No, shop outside.
Oh, the shop's outside? You don't come inside the shop?
No.
Listen, don't worry about it. I'll leave. But
Good.
we need something to help out our near dead friend over there.
He kind of squints and looks over at Jack.
They're vomiting.
He says, What'd you do?
I don't know what he did. He breathed something in, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Got a cloud of something in his face. And
We got
just-
thrown up on.
Oh yeah. They got puked on.
You can see
That kinda
like
stuff
the
doesn't
gears are
happen to me.
turning in his head. He's trying to figure out what's happening here. And he says, "It's not possible."
What's not possible?
He walks right up to Jack and kind of starts looking him up and down, starts touching him.
I'm like, what?
Says, looks over at Bert. Says, "You lied to me. He's not dead.
I go, whoa. None of us lied. No, we never said we
you
were
said
dead.
he was dead."
None of us ever said we
you
were dead.
assumed it, Chug.
You assumed we were dead.
We even said we weren't dead, and you said no.
No.
Yeah,
you are
we
dead.
said multiple times we weren't dead.
Maybe you're still dead. He says, "All right. What do you want? Come into my house. Stand on my porch."
Well, I stood on the other porch, but you know, we just need whatever it's gonna take to, whatever it's gonna take to make him not die from whatever he has.
Okay.
It would be a minor inconvenience.
What do I get?
What do you want?
I cry.
Did you ever find what was that guy's name that I
Victor.
Victor? You ever find Victor?
Nope.
You said
We
you were
can,
gonna look
we can
into
give
it.
you some insight on the people from the tower.
Oh yeah, we can tell you who the guy in the tower is. In the middle of town.
Tower. Montreux?
Montreux.
Insult.
In Saltport. The dark one.
Montreux. Yeah.
That's his name?
Montreux.
He's the guy living in the tree outside of town. Doing a bunch of shady stuff.
Okay.
How long have you known Montreux?
Yeah, how long you known this guy? And
Whoa. Been a while. He went for a walk.
amazing.
He snuck. He's kind of like you. He snuck into my shop.
There was no sneaking. The front door was unlocked. I just walked
Also,
in.
I would have called Fit back as soon as I saw.
Okay.
Chuck.
What was he trying to get from you?
I don't know. If it's rambunctious. Trouble.
Do you like him? How'd you feel if we killed him?
I think I'd be seeing him again.
Fair enough. Here's another question then. If dead people go to wherever we just were, can any of them just walk through the door of your shop and be back in the land of the living?
I don't understand. Living.
Yeah, sure, living. We're living. Take Grim, your next door neighbor, or that ghost baker next to Grim. They just walked in here. Would they be here?
Yeah.
Out of whatever plane that is and on to whatever plane this is. Material plane.
I don't know what you mean.
What do you mean you don't know what I mean? I mean, you made the door. You made a portal between this plane and that plane. Or this realm and that realm, or whatever wording you want to use. What did we decide that plane that was? That was
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell. I mean, that's the Shadowfell, right?
Whoa, what do you know? What do you know of Shadow? What do you know of Shadowfell?
I know I've been there multiple times now.
You traveled there.
Listen, man, I've been to every plane. I'm
been everywhere, man.
a practical planes hopper. Escaped hell twice.
Did you?
Yeah. Killed Ballas.
Okay.
Chug's the
Led a vampire out of the Shadowfell and then killed him.
Who?
I don't know what his name was. Did we know what his name was?
Um,
Did we figure out his name from
I
like
don't
his
think-
journal or
I don't
something?
think he ever told you. Oh, you did have a journal of his, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was his name Barnabas?
Nope. Nope. I've hit Barnabas before. Barnabas is Alzira's other, like Lorius.
Oh,
Barnabas
yeah.
Vincia,
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Or Vincia. I don't remember what his name was, but he did have a name. He was I don't remember.
Dracula.
But he did
Vlad.
he did have a name. I'll find it. And he was like
He had a name, and I knew it, and I'm
he
going to
was-
say
he
it
was
right now in this
Marshall
conversation.
something is what he went by.
Okay, I'll say the guy's name.
Okay.
I'll say he got out of the Shadowfell, but we dealt with it.
How did you deal with it?
We killed him.
You all notice that Chug is crazy, but sort of a wave of like knowing what he's talking about sort of just washed over.
Like a clarity
Yeah.
that was not there before. He had a vampire cave in the mountains to the... I'm trying to think of where we are. Northwest?
Northwest in the shadow.
No. Northwest in this material plane.
Hmm.
He was converting people into vampires. We took them all out.
Okay.
We got rid of him for good. Whatever village he was overlooking is... I don't know what happened to that.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium? He wouldn't tell me when I was there. He's gone now, so I don't know what's going on there.
Okay. I imagine it's pretty rough.
Pretty rough that he's gone. We didn't kick him out. He left of his own free will.
Okay.
That's it? Okay. All right. Well, you know.
He looks back and says, "Jack, you're Jack.
Yes.
Jack's dying."
Yeah, Jack's dying. We're
The-
alive.
The
and
wave
Jack's dying.
of knowing what he's talking about. Back. He's back.
I'm gonna write that down. Pandemonium. That's the first information I've gotten out of anyone.
What do you got for me, Chugs? What do you got for
I've-
me?
I've-
Arcane material thing out.
I'll fix you up. But you're pretty strong, huh?
Yes.
No.
Confidence.
Very strong.
Well, he looks outside his door and he looks at his pig, looks at his chickens. He says, "I could use some more friends."
More friends?
More friends.
Yeah.
Kind of friends.
Points at
More
his
animals?
pig and he points at his chickens. He's got a rooster and a couple hens. He says, "Just yeah, a couple more of them."
Oh, you need more of those?
And that's what you want?
Yeah.
I'll take
Takes
care of that
an-
for you, Chug.
Did Phip see any of those while he was flying out for hours? Dang it!
Nothing. No farm animals outside there. He saw some snakes and some other things.
Might be rare around here.
Are any of those in the city?
In Saltport?
Yeah.
No.
No? We haven't seen
Nope.
any chickens or anything?
No.
Where do you think we can get these from, Chug? Chickens, pigs?
I don't care. Just bring them.
How many?
Oh. Well, I'm saving your life.
Okay.
So at least one chicken.
Yes.
Jack's like, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Whatever saves me.
You know, in Saltport, you didn't see any like chickens and goat or pigs.
Like livestock, small livestock.
No livestock like that. But there was this one house had like a big turtle. It seemed to be farming the turtle eggs. So you saw a few swampy snakes and turtles and stuff like that.
All right, I'll ask Chug. Does it have to be chickens and pigs? Can it
No,
be something else?
no.
No?
This is as long as it bleeds.
That's
Okay.
that's an interesting
As long
metric,
as it
but you know
bleeds.
what? Whatever you say, bud.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll head back to town.
Okay.
And I'll go talk to this turtle farmer.
I'm gonna go with him.
Wait, you said
Yeah, I'll go.
Pip saw snakes at some point? How close?
Yeah,
were
there's
they?
a few snakes out there.
Okay,
Listen,
I
dude,
will
we're getting a life-saving
relay
thing. He needs
Um,
that
turtles.
information.
It's
Snakes
turtles.
They're closer.
Yes. I mean, every living animal bleeds, right?
I know. We saw live.
Hey,
I'm telling you that they are closer
I'll
than the
I'll
turtles.
stay with Chugs.
Yeah, but the turtles, I don't have to potentially get bitten and have some crazy disease like this guy.
Yeah.
How long did it take to
Um,
get up here? It's like a couple hours, right?
How? I have an idea. What was the closest snake, and how big was it that Phip saw?
We'll say he saw one over by where the boat is in those rocks, on that cliffside. He saw a decent sized one over there. Big size,
Okay.
like good size D&D size snake.
Tell you what, you go over there and do
Ten-
animal handling and tell me how
More
it
or less
goes.
than 10 pounds.
Yeah, it'd probably be a 10-pounder.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, you're gonna go over there all. It's a little bit. I mean, it's an hour or so to get that point.
I'll go with Rook.
I'll need a survival check to make sure you guys can find your way. I'll give you advantage since you've been this way a couple times now.
Well, I mean, okay, I can
Since you-
have Phip fly up. And
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so never mind.
It's like, oh wait.
I'll wait here to see if this snake thing works out. Oh, it's gonna take him an hour to get there. Hell, it's just gonna take me an hour to get back to town, right?
No, it's. I think it was more than that. It was like a 4-hour walk.
Oh crap!
I think I don't remember. I didn't write it down, but
Those-
we'll say 3 hours to get back and forth from Chuck. 1 hour to the boat. What'd you get
I got a 10
on your?
survival check.
Oh, you didn't need it because you got to bird.
All right, so we get there. Is the thing?
Okay.
How far away is the thing?
There's a decent size. It's a snake. It's just sort of weaving its way through the rocks.
Okay, Mage Hand,
Ah.
grab it.
Okay.
Start walking back
Kicked you
every
in the
minute.
face there.
I know. He
Every
just
minute I
kicked
will
me
throw
right
it
in
up,
the face.
recast Mage Hand, and grab it again.
That
'Cause it only
sounds
lasts for a minute.
dubious.
He's juggling.
Yeah. juggle with it.
He's. Oh man.
Okay.
Cool.
On your way back, who's with you?
Someone take it back.
Shiro? Okay, so you've got this snake that you're holding and tossing it around and catching it.
Yep.
Um,
Like 20 feet away. At least. Like 25, 30 feet away.
Up ahead of
I
you,
love snakes.
as you're walking, you see a shape, a humanoid shape, in the bushes, way off in the distance. But then, as soon as you're casting your spell, you catch the thing, and as soon as you like stop for a moment and look at the shape, the bushes rustle and it runs off.
Did I catch any of it?
Roll me perception.
Just okay.
You catch the shape in the bushes and the shake, and that's about it.
Did I see any of it?
You saw that too.
And I roll. Oh, he rolled a nat 20. So
Oh, did you? Okay.
Natural 20 plus like 5 or something. Yeah,
It's
plus 5.
cloaked. It's wearing a green cloak on it. It's hooded, but you get a good look at its feet as it's running, and you hear it. And it doesn't appear to be human. It almost has the same, like those grasshopper people,
People on the boat.
praying mantis people. Yeah,
Okay.
where they're like, instead of being big feet, they're like little four little sticks on the ground running.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that perception, it runs off. But it doesn't. It runs off and it stops. It thinks it finds a good hiding spot, and it's sitting there hiding, watching you.
We mean you no harm.
As soon as you say that, it starts running again
All right, bye.
and makes its way through the jungle, the swamp.
Jungle swamp.
I'm gonna tell Fip to follow it.
Okay.
And just to keep an eye on it.
Give me a perception for Fit
Pull back.
on the run.
Ah, crud. I just want my dice. Where did it go? Oh, I don't know. Okay, get the new one. 6.
Okay.
The best perception.
Yeah, it's running, and you can follow it for a little while. It's running in the direction you guys came from, but you lose it eventually.
Okay. But is far off the path that we're taking at this point?
Yeah, it went perpendicular to where you guys are heading, and you lost it as it was starting to curve. And
I'm
it's
just like, I'm just telling you we mean it no harm as I juggle a snake with a mage hand. Oh, no wonder he ran away. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking back to Chug's house.
Okay. Chug already goes over with the three of you that are still there. Chug makes his way outside and goes back to his brewing area. Starts brewing up a potion. Just tossing all kinds of things in and whipping up a concoction.
Whipping up a
Are we
concoction.
there yet?
Yep, you make your way back. You hear the smells of
We hear the smells.
you hear the smells of weird things being made. in the cauldron.
Wisps hitting your ears.
Nervous.
I got you a friend, Chug. And it's like, again, like 20 feet out from me, 30 feet away.
He looks back. He kind of squints. He says, "What is that?
It's
No.
a snake.
No,
It
no,
bleeds. I promise.
no, 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 no!" And he points at his chickens.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
You said if it bleeds, it is okay.
Well, not
I
like
hear that. I hear that, and I immediately leave.
No, no.
Okay. Do you have any use for this snake then?
Well, I toss it in the pot.
All right. Just drop it in the pot, I guess.
Okay. So he's boiling the thing up. And he kind of looks at you,
10-pound snake in your cauldron.
and he looks Jack up and down, and he says, "You better hurry,
Me?
Jack."
Yeah, I was gonna say me. Uh,
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying back to town.
All right. Well.
All right, so
he's going
I'm headed back to
I'm
town.
just actually, I'll follow him back.
Who's going back to
I'll
town?
go to me
I will as well.
and Rook.
You going, David? David, is your microphone working?
Is that why he hasn't said anything on that?
Did you push the talk turn on?
He's been saying a whole
His
paragraph
mic's
of
open.
things.
He just has the green thing on around his.
Technical difficulties. Taking a break. Michael's got to go fix a headset.
Nope.
He's like, guys.
If you hit
Is he saying
control,
it can hear us?
I got you cranked up all the way. I can't make you any louder.
Okay.
Oh man,
It's up a little bit louder. There we go.
Oops.
put the mic closer to your face. I was having this problem the other night when we were playing Dota.
All right. Yeah, we'll do a quick break. I'm gonna go fix David.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go get it. Ooh,
There
wow.
you go, baby.
All right, we are back. Where's my button?
Yeah,
back.
come and drop
That's
in.
the wrong button. There we go.
Am I louder now?
Sorry, I'll stop
Yeah.
singing the sofa shop.
Say something, David. Let's see how terrible it sounds.
Hello.
And then it doesn't work.
Hello.
It's fine.
Maybe it's just your voice.
Got him.
My goodness.
On a roll tonight.
Jeez.
Okay, so me and Finn are headed back to Saltport. Who else is anyone going with us?
We're gonna buy a sofa to match our curtains.
We're gonna buy
If you,
turtle.
if you and Finn are going, I'll stay with Jack.
Okay.
Hey,
Probably good.
Take
Probably
the
good
frogman with you, just in case you have. So you'll have. At
Ah,
least
They
no.
love
someone.
me there.
I got a
They love me
plan.
there.
I wanna.
I'm their
I wanna-
favorite person.
I wanna chat up Chug.
Are you?
I wanna say. I just wanna say nice things to him.
Stand in the back. You're doing a great job. That's an amazing looking potion you're making.
So as
bet
as
it
you're
tastes
there
great.
with Chug and he's brewing up this potion, he's just sort of muttering to himself, mumbling to himself, just random stories, and just random words. Really, it's just sort of a
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like
I'm listening.
He's a crazy old grandpa,
Right.
and you
Cold
know.
purple
Just a
dog
medley.
liquefy.
He starts
The-
singing the sofa shop.
who's staying with Chug? Besides
Jack
Francisco?
Shiro.
Me
Okay.
and
So the other
Sheriff?
three of you, right?
Bert
You
staying?
two, David, you staying or going?
I'm going.
So the three of you make your way back into town. It is Todica's Day, and so there's a lot of the toads, the frogs that are in town
It's
and,
still?
and live. Yeah, today's Todica's Day. Todica's night
Or
now.
give me a gift. For no reason.
It's By the way, it is dark here.
Yep.
You make your way to the middle of town, and there's still some festivities going on. There's the big bonfire has been lit, the pyre. There's a lot of them around this time, but a lot, a couple dozen.
Yeah.
And they're in the middle of their feast. A lot of feasting has been done for, but some people are still chewing on their fish and their fish bones. I mean, it's all scraps, nothing fancy.
Frog people don't have teeth, so they're just going.
Hey, some frog people have teeth.
Yeah, some
Like
frogs.
sandpapery teeth.
David had a frog. His frog had teeth.
Did
oh gosh, what?
Yeah, teeth.
Yep.
Surprised you ever saw it. It never moved.
It eats like baby mice. It was a
Whoa.
vicious frog.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. Eat some pinkies.
Anyways.
Yep.
For this Todicus Day, I'm gonna give Todicus my 1 GP. I'm gonna
You're
Jeez,
gonna give
man.
Todicus a gold?
Where'd you,
What?
Yeah. Come on.
Ow.
You get a gold piece.
Are you sure you have a gold piece? You're not looking at your old character sheet?
We're broke, dude. Anything
think-
that's written
I
on your
think
character sheet's
my-
gone.
I think we all had a gold piece. I
have a
got
gold
like 6
piece.
gold or something.
think
I
Yeah.
have 7 gold pieces.
Yeah, you picked some gold.
Like
along
I have
the way.
one myself.
So you toss a gold piece into the pyre, and one
All
of the
the
frogs
hyper-
comes over and pats you on the back. And says, "Good to have you back, Bert."
I still forget
this-
about my leaf.
where-
I did
where
not
did
say
we
that
s-
out loud.
Where did we see the
This
turtle
turtle farmer. Yeah.
There's one over there, kind of close by Bert's house. There's a turtle
Do we
farm
know
over
who lives there?
there.
I mean, I've seen everyone in town, so I would
Roll
assume
me.
that-
I mean, yeah, you don't know, you've not ever talked to the person, but
I've talked to everyone in town, haven't I?
Yeah, I bet you didn't open up with, "Hi, I'm the turtle farmer who lives next to
roll
Bert."
me an intelligence check to see if you can match up the person that walked there with the herd of people you talked to the other
Oops.
night.
Ignore those. Ignore those. Don't ignore them. They were good.
Oh,
Roll another one, boy.
Hey, another.
There we go. That's not bad.
Hey.
Yeah, you can piece together. So yeah, you got what's a frog name? Buck. Buck lives over there.
What? A buck?
Buck.
I
Let's
had-
do the
I had-
name
I had
game.
teeth in my head. Buck teeth.
Buck teeth.
So Buck lives over there. He works the. I mean, it's not a turtle farm. He just has a couple turtles that he lives off of.
That's a turtle farm.
I mean, as
If
much
you're
turtle-
living off your
reproduce?
turtles, you're farming turtles.
Is he in the turtle club?
no.
Turtle
Not that I know.
turtle club.
Do they reproduce? Like, does he have babies?
There's some
Yeah,
eggs there.
baby turtle. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to his house right now? walking over there?
Let's ask
I'm
him.
trying to just
Oh,
find him, I guess.
I
Okay.
thought he was at the Totem.
Yeah, he'll be at the Toticus Day. So he's there having some clams.
All right. So,
Yeah, everyone loves you. You talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
all right. What was this? Hey, hello, Buck.
Hello.
I have a favor to ask of you, if you don't mind. Do you have any spare turtles I could get?
That's a weird Toticus Day question.
Well, it's not really. Has little to do with Toticus Day, unfortunately. My friend Jack is very sick, and we're trying to get a cure for him. But Chug, do you know Chug?
Yeah, Crazy Chug.
Yeah, Crazy Chug.
Crazy Chug.
He does know how to make a cure for this, though. So we asked him to do that. But in return, he's looking for some animal friends because he's got like a chicken and a pig out there, and he wants some company for them or
You-
something.
You trust Crazy Chug?
Well, he did help Piggy, so I mean, we know that he can at least make a cure.
What was wrong with Piggy?
No one
I
knew
don't
about
know.
that.
I heard she was sick, and now she's fine. I don't know.
Piggy got sick?
I don't know for sure.
She
Actually,
wasn't sick.
How'd she get
no,
sick?
she's not sick.
Oh,
I don't know, but she's not sick.
Okay, I don't.
Forget I said anything.
I don't
These
know.
are the Piggies you're looking for.
I pull out a bat and hit him in the head. When he wakes up, I say, "Oh, do you remember anything?"
He says, I mean, I don't have anything. I've got, that's what keep me alive. Those turtles. I eat the eggs.
Did I helped him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna blackmail him now. Here we go.
His wife and his son is on Tad Point.
Could I buy one from for you for like I got 3 copper? Would that help you?
3 copper. What am I gonna do with that? Can I eat it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's a mineral. If you have a copper deficiency, maybe.
Oh Lord.
We have some of those we have some of that hardtack bread, don't we? I
Um,
thought everyone here lived on fish.
Yeah, but not. I mean, they're still poor, and he's gonna live off what he has in his backyard rather than go out and buy some fish.
How many turtles does he have?
2.
No turtles.
Are
Dang
there any
it!
turtles in the water?
I'm sure you
Are
can
there
find
any-
some.
Ugh. All right. Well, all right. I don't want to take your livelihood. Do you know anywhere where I could find another turtle?
Or animals?
No,
Any
but
animals?
if you do, I'll take it.
Well, I need one. Where did you get those
He
ones?
says, well, you've really helped me out, so I'll do what I can. Little Sherry, little girl turtle named Sherry. she just had some babies. I've been raising them up. Don't tell anybody.
I won't.
But I got.
I always keep a secret.
I got.
You don't know anything about Piggy.
I got 5 in the house. I'm raising them up.
Could I get 1 or 2 of them?
One.
Do you think?
Oh, I could give you 1.
I would
But
be very appreciative.
you can't tell anyone.
I won't tell a soul.
Okay.
Ben goes, I'm telling
I'll
everybody.
I'll just say that I found it in the bay somewhere.
Okay. And in return, just maybe one more time I can talk with my wife and little one.
Yeah, I could probably do that for you. How long is it? It took like 3 hours to get out there, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
We're leaving. When are we leaving?
As soon as this guy gets.
Caw, lie, caw.
That's your bird. That's Fip.
We're leaving. We're staying the night, though. We're not going to travel.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to because
Okay.
it took us 3 hours to get back here.
Alright.
We're gonna have to get 3
Well-
hours back.
I can come back in the morning and give you a little bit of time. Then will that work for you?
He looks at you and he sees Bert. He says, "Okay, I trust you."
All right. Thanks, Buck.
And he says, "Come on." And he waddles on down the road and into his little hut. And he goes under his little. It's just a little mud hut. It's it's in shambles. It's not much more than what Bert's is pre-fixing, post-fixing. But
Oh.
Prestidigitation as I'm
Before I
walking
forget, what was the guy in the forest name? The dark one, what was his name?
Montreux.
Montreux, okay. Thanks.
You're talking about the Dark One's other, what Chug calls him.
Yeah, what Chuck called him.
But he gets under the bed and he has a box and he just kind of pulls this box out and there's 5 little turtles in there. And he pulls one out and hands it to you. He says,
Thanks, Buck.
This one's Tim.
All right. Hello, Tim. You're going to come
what do you
on a
think?
little journey with me. And I'll see you tomorrow, Buck.
Okay.
I ask, what does he do with the turtles? With the baby turtles?
We already know.
Doesn't
he?
Yeah.
I was asking
I mean,
Buck what Buck does.
Oh, okay.
it's pretty clear what he does. He raises them up and eats the eggs.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Turtle omelet. I wonder what a reptile egg would taste like.
Probably about
Probably
like a
not much
chicken egg.
different. Yeah.
I bet you it has a different flavor. All right, we're gonna head back with this turtle.
My son's bearded dragon laid eggs like a month ago. Next time I'll save one for you. They're
That's
tiny.
good.
They're tiny, like real tiny.
And they're like super soft.
Yeah, they're like they're not hard. They're not like you can't crack them. They're like skin.
Yeah.
Mhm. Leathery eggs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as we walk back, Fip will help us get back.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
get
all we
there
got.
and-
There's no other animals like anywhere. I'll ask the constable on the way out.
Okay.
He knows of any animals around.
He says, "Well, you can find some in the swamp, but it's dangerous out there. Anybody,
like snakes, because he doesn't like snakes.
anyone around here, they probably keep them inside. 'Cause they don't want to get them snatched by the dead or whatever else is out there.
All right, fine.
Yeah. Keep them. We mostly live on
All right.
fish.
Yeah, well, fish don't stay in a pen in the woods very well.
Such a Bill Chuggin aquarium.
Build an aquarium.
Oh lord.
All right, we'll head back up to Chug.
Okay, so it's getting late, extra late, and Chug's just finishing up his potion, and he pours it out, snake bits and all, into a few different bottles. He hands one over to you, Jack. He says, "No, don't drink that until I get my friend."
Just drink it.
I mean, I'm gonna die anyways. No.
All right. So are we there?
Yep, you make it back.
Hello, Chug. And they pull out the little turtle. Some call him Tim.
Tim, I thought, what? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He looks him over and he says, "He's a little one, but
He's a baby.
he'll do. Thanks. Drink up."
Amazing.
Take good care of him.
Okay.
Wait.
Man, there's a skunk out in my house.
You want me to drink up right now?
Stinks.
Give it to Chug.
I don't want you dying here, so
Your plan was way nicer than mine, by the way, Rook. I was going to turn into the dark one and intimidate it out of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a bad person.
Neither am I. I just needed to get this done.
That's
that might
all
be
bad
what
people
what
say.
crosses the line. I'm gonna walk up to the poor frogman farmer and scare one of his last turtles out of him.
But he had 6 of them.
Had 7 actually.
7.
5
yeah.
babies and 2 adults. All right, let's walk back to town.
All right,
And
yep,
go to
let's
sleep.
get outta
And
here.
then once we get to like where I can see where we're going easily, I send Fip to like go out to the island and just
Okay.
sort of hang out there overnight, so he's ready to go when I wake up.
All right. It's a it's a noisy night. This time in the swamp to your west. Lots of moaning and stomping around. But nothing comes into town, And you guys wake up refreshed. Jack,
Oh.
you took the drink, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You wake up and you feel all right.
Well, I look at myself.
You
Or my
don't
skin.
immediately gain the hit points, but you can use a healing surge if you want to get you back up to the max. Your max is back to normal.
That was a short rest. Can
Yep.
you use those
Yep.
hit points? Hit
Yep.
dice? Okay.
Oh, so my max is back to normal,
You're just 13 down.
and then I can just use my hit dice to. Okay.
And you
All right,
guys-
Wait,
first
do
thing in
I-
the morning,
do I-
I'm going to go over to Buck's house.
Does my skin change?
Yeah, your arms and stuff start healing back up. You make it to Buck's house, and you
Tell Fip to find his wife.
he eventually finds her, and they have
Okay.
another happy reunion. And are you listening in? Are you paying attention? Or are you being kind and ignoring him?
Well, I mean, he has to tell me what to say, and then I have to say it. So,
That's true.
I mean,
So you kind of gather. He really wants to leave. He wants to go back to them. It's kind of what his he also mentions that he found some powerful friends, and he thinks that they can help him get back to you.
Why do you always do this to us?
do I think he's talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Say, all right, Buck. We've got to go, but we hope that we'll be able to come back and help remove the Kraken so you guys can all be reunited again. Hope to see you soon.
Okay. I hope to see you too.
All right, I will.
Come back soon.
All right.
All right, fantastic. Are we finally leaving the swamp?
I'm gonna have just.
All right,
Fip,
listen,
how
if
far
you're
away
leaving
can I
the swamp,
Like,
snap
wait.
Fip
I'm
out?
the elephant.
Multiple.
That's in your rules. Is there a
Well, it's not, it's unclear because I can now like tell telepathy and see through him and talk through him anywhere on the same plane, but it doesn't say. Yeah, it says how far I can snap him into existence. I think it's like 30 feet, but it doesn't say how far I can snap him out.
I mean, we did. We'll say like.
It moves faster than we do, right? It'll
Yeah,
just
he'll catch
eventually
up to us. Yeah, he'll catch up to us
Yeah.
eventually, but
So we'll just kind of cap it like a day's travel.
okay. So yeah, I'll just snap him out and then snap him back here so that when we leave, so that I don't. Have
Oh,
to
how far
have-
away can you snap them out? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That I don't think you can. I think he still needs to be within 30 for you to do that.
Okay.
Is that
So
right?
I'll just have
I don't
him.
know. I don't know. You
Yeah,
have to look
that's,
at the rules.
that's why I'm asking you.
That's
I
a
don't know.
that's a
It's
GM call.
unclear. Yeah.
We'll say we'll say to snap him back. We'll say he has to be within.
The same distance to snap him into existence.
Yeah, that just makes more sense.
Okay.
Since you
All right.
are doing that.
All right, then he will start flying our way.
Otherwise, it becomes a
Immediately.
little bit gamey. Because you can just like, I'll send him down the mouth of that dragon just to see what's inside there.
Why did you get bit?
As long as he was within 30 feet.
You got worse problems if you're within 30 feet of the dragon.
Okay, so it's morning of post Todicus Day.
Everything is
And
measured.
You've had a chat with Buck early in the morning, and what do you want to do?
We are headed out to
Leave the swamp. Yeah, we're gonna go to the tower.
Okay.
How's Zero's old tower?
So you march your way south and west. Go to my board here, my TL board.
We get outside the swamp and I take a deep breath of non-swamp air.
Yeah.
It's nice.
As soon as we get out of the swamp,
breathe it in.
I'll summon my elephant friend that I have.
Elephant.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's
no.
he has an elephant that he can
Here we
ride.
go. Moment of
Oh,
truth.
yeah.
So you're saying you could have popped that elephant out and been like, "Here, you can have this," and then walked away.
I think your elephant would get stuck in the swamp, though.
Give me
I
a
think it would
survival check, Jack, to make it past the. There's still a lot of motion out in the swamp, and there's a lot of fungus that you guys are aware of now, the red and black fungus mushrooms.
At my You said survival check.
Make sure you watch your step.
Hold on.
Anyone can do it. I'm assuming Jack is the is being the ranger.
He's
is the guy
our-
that-
Yeah, he's definitely. I don't have a very good
That's-
survival.
Survival. Okay.
What's your
alright.
survival?
Wait, are we on a specific board?
Oh yeah, I moved it. I didn't bring you guys over here.
I want to check out this fly mechanic too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me show it off real quick. It's neat. Let's pull out Mr. Feisty.
You'll have to put us on the board so we can see Mr. Feisty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, all right, that's a good
Okay.
survival check.
So
23.
you make your way. Ooh, look at him.
We can't see him.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
Very exciting though.
Look at this amazing thing only I can see.
Well, here, fine. I'll put you. I'll put you in here, I guess. Let's show you.
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna have to click you again. Hang on. Hang on.
I don't see anything.
We're traveling, so like this is good
Hey.
downtime. So content.
There we go.
Okay, so I got Mr. Feisty there. Everyone see him?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh, he gets a little clear base below him. Can he
What
go
is
higher?
going on?
I can turn.
Can you go
him.
higher?
How high can he go?
Nope, just upward. That's it. That's it.
Oh.
I think.
He's really flying now.
At least it lets
Oh,
you
that's
know that they
cool.
are flying. Whoa,
Whoa, he really bounces around. Oh,
kind of like
Is it with my?
Are you doing that?
I don't know. I think it's.
Is it doing that?
Oh yeah, it's doing it on its own.
Oh, oh. Ah, that's cool.
Weird and neat.
All right.
Yeah.
whoa,
Ah, in his base.
I can do it to
ate
you
us
too.
all.
Bye.
Wink.
nice.
Can
Can I just move myself around now? Ooh, look, you kind of like wobble when you move.
You see him start to float, and then Goku goes, "Frieza, no!" He blows up.
All right, so you were confused before. You guys are up here. Up here is where you guys are at. You're going south and west to the tower. I think you were saying northwest, but it's south and west. The vampire
Oh,
cave
okay.
is just straight south.
This is why Chuck thought we were ghosts, floating around everywhere.
Floating around everywhere, yeah.
Hey, are you dead?
That's the big twist at the very end of this campaign. You are all
We were-
dead.
Oh,
You're
Oh,
a
no.
regular M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
Chuck
it's Night
was
Shyamalan
right.
Twist.
Oh, how'd you get? Wait, how did David get that?
whoa.
Look at
Whoa.
David. How'd he get up?
Oh yeah,
How'd that happen?
how's
he
he-
went higher.
If you go next to something, it'll pop up like that.
Ah, and then he.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
Look at that.
If you are you having to hold it? What if you let go? Does it put you back down?
Oh, somebody really.
Can you do like a underwater or a flying thing now? Flying combat?
Now we can get over any obstacle.
Let's see here.
There we go. We can just keep flying above each other.
Yeah, we can just keep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Now I'm stuck up here.
Hi everyone, I can't come down. All right.
There's a new key map in here. Also, if you go to settings, you can get the key the magnifying glass and it
Oh
shows you.
snap! Oh snap!
We got it figured out. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Did you figure out how to do it? How does it go up?
No.
Elevation. Oh, here you go. Left control while holding creature.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Ah, look at that.
that's
Oh
sweet.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Oh wow.
Ah,
Okay, I gotta go.
wow.
Hey, all right, we can do
Oh, and it
underwater
tells-
battles now.
It
All
tells
right.
you how many feet you are up in the air.
Yeah,
It's pretty great.
that's very cool.
That's pretty cool. That'll come in
that's
handy in that other campaign.
This episode of D&D brought to you by Flying.
By Talespire
Yeah,
update.
That
flying
that would
update.
be great for the Monday when my guy pops his wings out.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
Dang, who was way up there?
Oh no, I can't even see him.
That's me.
How'd you get up that high?
You can just keep going.
Yeah, you can just keep going.
Can you get back down now?
I
Wow,
can
we
tell
can-
you, 50 feet up is way higher up than I thought.
I can see all these enemies out here now.
I can make you fall. You're boonk,
Ah!
boonk. All right. Anyway,
All right. Had a little fun.
you guys make your way out of the swamp just fine, thanks to Jack's survival skills.
Yes, I.
And
You can do it without being lifted in the air. If you do the
Boink.
control thing, you can just keep going
Oh,
higher.
yeah.
Oh, can you really?
hmm
Boink.
I'm gonna fall. Oh wait, now I'm stuck up there. What the
Get
heck?
down.
I can toggle your fly
little
and then
buggy.
throw you back down. Boink.
There it is.
Can you do it if you like? Yeah, I bet you can do it if you're on top of someone and then go up. Maybe.
Oh, so even if you're not in fly mode, you can just hold control and do the raise?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this won't cause any problems in any campaign ever.
So I can throw David over here on top of this tower.
Thing is, you could have just done that anyways. You can just like drag your guy up there.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Oh wait, maybe not.
So we're going to the tower. Do we?
Yeah, the
We're going
tower
down.
right over here is where you're headed. You've been there before a few times. This is like
Yeah.
it's like a blackened volcanic kind of landscape. As soon as you come out of the swamp, David pops out his. I think is it jade? I don't remember what color your maybe
I think
it's
it was
ivory.
jade.
It's ivory, I think.
Oh.
And you toss it on the ground and you say the words. Do you remember your command, David?
Did you write it down?
I don't know. It was like cool or something.
Yes. And he says cool or something, and then this elephant starts to rise. The little figure, which just fits in your hand, just starts to shake and shimmy and then expand, and then it slowly grows into this massive elephant. It come complete with harness that you guys can climb up and sit on. I think it holds up to like 6 people. And it lasts for 24 hours, so you got yourself an elephant mount that you can use. And
Nice.
as you make your way towards the tower, you can see the ground here as you're going a little bit further west than you came in from. There's a lot of that kind of like black, soupy, and shriveled up mess of vegetation all across the ground.
Oh, it's kind of like rotten.
Mm-hmm. And as you're heading that way, you get to where you can see the tower. It's a beacon sitting off in the distance. There's sort of a red glow around it from where the lava was before. And you make your way towards there's a big bridge that goes over the lava river. It's all blackened landscape. You get to the tower. Nothing there. All empty. And in front of you, you have a black tower. You have
Still look about the same,
everything looks, looks pretty similar.
except for the top where it's all blown up. 'cause
There-
you jumped out of there.
You guys, we'll say you guys are right before the bridge, the lava bridge.
Okay.
Give me perception.
For everyone.
Whoever wants to. Yeah, everyone.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Ooh, 18.
Okay, so Finn. Anyone get anything better than that?
No.
Probably not.
Finn notices as you're standing here at this quiet. Looks like there is some etchings in the ground at the base of the tower. Can't quite make it out, but something has been scratched into the rock below the base of the tower. Also, you notice behind you, it's very hard to see because it's very far off, but you see a lot of movement just sort of out on the horizon. Just things, can't tell what they are, but there's something out.
On the horizon, are they moving towards us?
They don't seem to be. They seem to be just sort of just in the distance. There is a lot of things moving around. Everything else here, though, is completely empty. This is all to your south, all this way.
Oh, okay. So way far out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you figure a good few hours. You just got to catch it because you got some good spot.
Yep. I'll let everyone know. I'll ask Rook to read the scratchings on the ground if they're not in common or primordial, I guess,
I'll have
or
a
gnomish or
look at 'em.
draconic.
Okay, you cross the bridge. There's a bridge over a magma creek running across.
Also, I do want to send Fip up to a higher level, see if I can see what the things are in the distance.
Okay. You notice the bridge is pretty scuffed up and scratched and You weren't here before, so you don't know. You don't notice it, but the other ones of you notice it's in a bit more disarray than it was last time you were here. You get to the front, doors are shut, and there is a bunch of runes that have been etched all around the circle of this tower, which is a circle tower. And there's two stone double doors in front of you.
Can I read the etchings?
Can you read magic?
I can read any written language.
I think magic is a little
You need
different.
to give me an Arcana check for that.
Okay.
I can try an Arcana check if that's all it is.
9 plus 4, 13. 13.
Do I recognize it as magic and not writing? I thought it was like actual.
Yeah, you recognize it looks similar to like the teleportation rings you guys have seen.
Yeah, I didn't roll good. So I don't know what it is.
What'd you get, Isaac?
14. Or 13, sorry. 13.
It's a very powerful magic. That's what you gather from you. You can't figure out what it is.
Okay, I'll just be like, well, since I can't read it, it's something, and it looks very, from what I know, it's probably very powerful. Yada, yada, yada.
Does it look like does it look? You said like the teleportation rings, but does it look anything like when Ballas did the binding ritual?
It looks like that, but it's not. It's not that.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be that.
Does Fip have any information on what the things are in the distance?
Give me a perception for him. What's his passive?
+1. If I look through them, it's +5. So I mean, I would look through it with like.
Okay, so eventually you can find out. You can roll perception if you want, just in case maybe you get 20 or something.
Nope.
It's they're skeletons, zombies, undead.
Like a horde of them, just.
They're most of them are just stationary. There's a few moving around, which makes it kind of look like you got some movement back there. But the majority of them are just sitting there stationary, just looking in your direction.
Okay, I would relay all of that. They're looking at us.
I hope they don't come and attack us if we try to go inside.
We got these rings on.
Oh yeah, we got those like turn undead rings, basically.
Yeah, they said that they wouldn't hurt us if we had the ring.
I'll step in.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
start heading in.
Okay, the door is locked.
I'll
Who's
try
got these
to
tools?
break it down.
You notice that the door is. I guess Isaac would see this when he's standing in front of it. The door, as you're looking at these runes, you notice the door is sealed as well. And it doesn't appear to be just locked.
Oh, it's
Like
magically sealed.
And
I've never been
you
in
bash
before,
it,
so-
but you're not getting anywhere with it.
I ask Rook, I say, send Fip up to the top. There should be a window that's broken out at the top. Real big hole at the top of the tower.
All right, put my hand on his shoulder and I send Fip look through his eyes and look for a window.
Okay. Yep. On this side where the bridge and the lava is, there's a decent sized window. It's open.
What about the hole that Ballas made when he blew himself out the top?
It's he came through a window. He didn't bash through a wall.
Oh, okay.
He busted through a window.
Oh,
The window
okay.
had like bars and things on it, but he bashed through that.
Yeah,
So
alright, yeah.
you have an open window sitting up there.
Okay, I will
And
go
as he's up there,
and
he notices there is runes around that as well,
Around
Okay,
that opening.
around the opening of the window.
I don't know if it's safe to go in.
Do it.
I hear that remind you. Do it.
I'm gonna send Fip down to grab like a pebble.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have him fly back up there and then toss the pebble through the window.
Flies in, ding, 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 hits the stone floor, and you can see inside there. It looks empty.
I'm gonna tell Fip to get real close to it and just sort of claw at the hole. Just very gently try to go inside.
Okay. Your bird's up there, just doing some dance moves.
There's nothing there. I can't feel anything.
Mm-mm.
These and the etchings up here look the same as the ones down there.
Your Arcana check wasn't good enough to. You can roll. You can roll it again for this one if you want to just tell if it's the same. How about that?
Same roll. So
Yeah, I mean,
13.
it could be the same, but you're not sure.
I don't have any more incense, guys. If he goes through and gets
Yeah, if he dies again, you have to go back to the swamp for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So it
Is
looks
there-
empty inside the room.
It's dark in
Yeah,
there.
Is that you? That was the throne room, right?
Yeah.
It had all of her stuff in there.
Yep. It's
And all this
daytime,
stuff's
so you can
gone.
see in there a little bit. It looks. It's mostly empty, but you can see against the back wall. It's kind of trashed. There is looks like maybe a chair or a throne that's sort of pushed against there, and then there's some crates and wood and other things that are just sort of trashed and thrown in the corner.
How high up is this window?
I think it's about 40 feet up, about 4 stories up.
Okay. And then is there anything I can see through on the ground floor?
We're trying to look inside the building. Are we trying to see?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm just trying to see if I can see any behind the door.
Mm-mm.
Can I look under the door? Is there a gap?
Roll me perception if you want to try that, or investigation for that one. I think. Well,
9 again.
that'd be perception.
Well, investigation would be +4. Perception would be +5. So 13 or 14.
It's dark in there. You.
But but there's
Yeah.
a gap.
There is a very very small gap.
Do you think
Alzir didn't install weather stripping.
could you create a bonfire on the other side of this door? We could look through the hole underneath,
Can I create a bonfire under the door?
or some
Yeah.
kind of light underneath.
Sure. Wait. The runes that are etched, are they etched into stone?
Yep.
What if I use mold earth to make one of the runes disappear?
I think it has to be loose stone for it to.
I can
You
change
can't
change
mold
the
earth.
appearance.
You can't mold earth. Can you do that to?
I think
You can't do it to stone. But I don't know if you might be able to like mess up an etching or something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I was saying.
I thought it had to be like loose stone or loose dirt.
I thought it
I'm
was
looking
too.
it up.
use it.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
You could dig underneath the stone.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You can cause shapes, colors, or both to appear on dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns.
Okay.
So, via light.
You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube.
And you can do what with it?
I can cause shapes, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling out words.
So it's not.
I
you're
can
not-
make
You're not etching into it. You're just.
no, just altering it.
Yeah.
If I change the shape of one of the runes, does anything happen?
You don't change the shape of the rune. You just sort of create a shape above it. That's kind of what you're doing. But you do that. You do what you can to try to alter the stone, and it doesn't seem to change any of the runes.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna
then.
take out a knife and just try to slash, like carve into the stone, and
Wolf.
break it.
Roll me an attack.
Pretty high. 25.
Okay, so you're chipping away at these runes, and
I'm gonna take a few steps back.
I will as well.
you feel like you're getting there, but they are really solid. Like these runes, almost like steel. Just the way these runes are
What?
sort of like etched into the stone.
Are we just here to investigate this tower? What are we looking for specifically?
We were investigating. We were just gonna investigate. One of the reasons is like, did Raoul and Garrick come here after everything was said and done?
Right, okay,
Is
so
it
we're
Maris
looking
and
around here.
Linzerus?
And Maris and Linzerus here?
This looks like wizard stuff, right?
Yeah.
Does
Is it
anyone?
That would
empty?
be my guys' thought.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna walk up to
yeah.
the door and knock on it.
Is it similar to the runes that were around Linzerus's old place?
Similar, but not.
Not the same.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm just gonna knock, like
Yeah,
knock
yeah.
on the door.
Him and Rook are gonna knock
banging on the
simultaneously.
door.
Hello.
As you knock, it's very. The sound is very deadened. There's no. You're not getting an echo. It's not like a boom, boom. It's just like a boom, boom, boom. As you bang on this door.
Whole building's full of foam.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna get down there and look through the hole underneath. Actually, can you give me a light on the other side?
Yeah, I can put a bonfire on the other side, I guess.
Does it
Um,
go off? And...
He goes to cast his bonfire, casts it. He sees this little, it's like a little beam of light that goes out like a fireball, or does it just appear there?
I think it just appears.
Okay, so he goes, spell goes off, nothing lights. No spell.
Anti-magic zone.
Maybe. Most likely.
I'm just gonna shout out,
Okay.
Linzerus, are you here?
No answer.
Is there any way that any of us could climb up to the window?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'll give it a go.
It's stone. It's like a stone block, and it's not slick, so it wouldn't be. It would be you have to climb it, but it wouldn't be a difficult climb.
Can I use like athletics to try to climb it?
Yeah.
I'll do it. 18.
Okay, yeah, you managed to clamber up it. It's not difficult because it's got enough foot and handholds. You can get into it. You make your way up to the window. You,
I'm gonna
you peer in and you
stick-
see the
Stick a hand in.
still a hand there.
All right, I'm gonna pull myself in.
You pull yourself into the room. You stand up and you look around and you see it's a there was a spiral staircase that went down, which is still there. In the back wall, all of Alzira's belongings and things that you saw in here before, it's all still there. It's just sort of been smashed around and thrown, and someone got real angry and started throwing things around in here. And like she had some pictures on the wall and some draperies and all this stuff. It's just all sort of thrown into a corner. You turn around and you look through the window. And you see the blackened landscape, and you see the bridge below, and you can see way off in the distance. You can see the grove, which is just a bunch of dead, blackened trees. As you look out the window.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my katana and get ready just in case, and I'm gonna keep up my key awareness, and I'm gonna start walking down, going to the front door.
You make your way down the stairs, and there's a stairway, and you're going all the way to the door because there was a couple of different levels of bedrooms in
Right.
here. You pass by those. In here, you notice you had that sort of like that wilted and necrotic. Is that what you call it? Whenever a plant dies out, the necrosis or whatever. You have all that black goo and the wilted up plants that are all inside this tower down here also. You make your way to the front door, and there's a front door in front of you.
Can I open it?
You walk up to it to open it, and it is not locked, but it's not opening.
I'm gonna shout out and see if they can hear me.
It's very muffled, but you hear him.
I can't get the door open.
Door won't open from the inside either.
You're gonna have to climb in.
You know what?
The casters all go, ugh.
I don't think I'm climbing anything today, bud.
How far was the climb?
You got a rope?
40 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet.
I can climb up walls just fine.
No, none of us probably have rope anymore. We got blown up.
Yeah, I know.
Never got
I
any.
got a chain. You probably don't want to touch the other end of it though.
Don't you have to cast something with that?
I don't think so. I think it's
No.
just a-
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I guess I can carry you guys and climb in.
wait. Is there anything? Is there anything inside? Is there no ropes inside the building?
My strength is a 20. I can manage.
Is there no ropes inside the building?
uh,
Something to throw down.
I'll look around, see if
Give
I
me an
can find any.
investigation check.
Oh, this isn't good.
Not his forte.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Investigation. What is mine? 17. I have +0.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Primordial.
So you're rummaging around in this main room here, sort of a foyer, I guess. And it's kind of trashed. Things are sort of thrown about. You remove in one of the corners, and you start to throw things to the side, and there's some etchings in the wall, sort of scattered all around the wall and the floor. You can't read it though, because it's a different language.
All right, I need to get Rook in here.
Do you need to yell that?
Yeah,
All right. Well,
I'll come to the door.
I can
I'll come get
Either-
you.
I can either try to climb or I can just see if Fip survives through the window.
I can just come get you.
he made it through the window.
Okay.
Pip ought to be fine.
I'm just gonna climb back out, climb down, and tell him to climb on.
Yeah, but Fip's not from the material plane though, so
You know what? I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna climb up there, maybe do a backflip or two, and I'm gonna get in there just fine.
Roll
You
me
go
that
backflip
climb
while you're
check.
Climbing.
he's doing backflips. He's gonna break his back and fall off.
Break his
An
neck. Oh,
acrobat.
Natural one. Here it comes. Ooh, she rolled a 3. I'm gonna die.
That's an 11.
11 climb.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good.
okay.
Ribbert rolled
My
a.
highest was a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did a backflip.
Okay, so Bert's like, "Well, let me show you how it's done." He starts climbing up and starts just like, he's just like,
I didn't add up my stuff yet.
"Oh, you haven't had it? Oh, okay, okay." He said you got a 7. Don't give me numbers if they're not the right numbers.
He also needs that acrobatic shake, dude. I want to see a backflip while you're climbing. Like halfway up the tower, he does a backflip.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Ray Park Toad style.
He does a gainer straight up.
So did Shira? You came out to get
Rook.
and carry him up.
Yep.
Okay.
If
So yeah,
11 is fine,
it takes
then
a little
I
while to
got
get up there. You get a little more struggling, but you
I'm not that heavy.
get there eventually.
Ribbert got a 12.
12. Okay, so Bert, he's a little slow. He's talking himself up, but give me
I'll
an
get
acrobatics
Rook
check,
there,
Bert.
and then I'll come back and I'll grab Finn.
Okay.
Just don't roll a natural 1. Apparently, that's.
All right, Finn.
Good thing my character can fly.
20.
Finn is safely aboard.
21. 21.
Oh, I guess since everybody's going up there.
We'll just leave you outside.
Jack's just outside. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, guys. Wait,
was that
Wait,
acrobatics? Bert?
acrobatics? Okay.
Not athletics for you. Acrobatics from Bert.
Athletics for me? Okay.
So I want to try something while I'm up here.
Okay.
No magic works at all. Like create flame, that kind of thing.
Nothing.
14.
You scramble on up.
I run up the wall.
No, you don't.
All right, I tell Fip to wait outside. Just keep an eye out. Let me know if anything's changed.
Okay.
While we're inside.
Okay.
What did you need to show me?
Down on the.
I'll
Ground
take him
floor.
to where it was.
You read it immediately.
I look at it. Yes.
It says, "The ring must shatter."
Oh no!
Over and over and over.
So I don't
What
say
language
anything.
is it
I look at it and oh no. Well, I've got some bad news. Maybe I've got some neutral news. All it says is the ring must shatter.
As soon as I hear that, I'm pulling the katana out, making sure key awareness is up, and I'm just on the prowl for demons.
Okay.
Let's kill them all.
Has anyone heard of? I'll yell out loud. Has anyone heard of the Ring?
Silent.
Okay, I don't think they can hear me at least.
It sounds like an army. Just the ring must shatter.
We gotta go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What
I'm
you
gonna-
gonna do?
All right.
Let's start looking around.
So in
I'm
this,
Staying very close to Shiro because I can't cast anything in here apparently.
you've got upstairs, which you guys came down, and you had a downstairs. You had two more levels. I guess it was 30 feet up. We'll say it's a 10 foot.
You guys can't cast
foyer.
anything in here anymore?
Nope.
I thought
Nope.
you just tried to cast outside. Did you try to cast
I
inside?
tried to cast
Yeah, he
inside
did
as
when we
well.
got in.
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
heck
if
of
we
a
find something in here,
Ruck-
we
We're screwed.
You notice you
For bone.
cannot.
Um,
You have no contact with Fip.
look, I can't speak with Fip.
There's nothing valuable left either, is there?
In the two rooms you've checked, no.
Should we go up to the throne room? There's still stuff scattered up there.
That's where we started, right?
Remember this place before? You had the throne room. You had two rows of
Yeah.
chambers,
Quarters.
and then you had the entry, and then
Right.
down below you had where the portal was, and then other storage
Actually-
stuff.
Would I have noticed that link was broken as soon as I entered?
Yeah, since you said as soon as you said I'm gonna have Fip
Okay.
check outside, and you realized, wait, where's Fip?
Okay. If I stick my head out the window, can I?
No,
Just your head.
No.
no.
How far out the window do I have to be? Let's just yell, "Hey, Fip! Fip!"
You see a raven circling.
Okay. Come down to the window. I can't speak with you telepathically, so if you see anything, just call real loud at the window. As loud as you can, okay?
He gives you a thumbs up.
Feather up.
Talon up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know how effective that's going to be, so we should make this quick.
Off he flies. He's free.
yeah.
As soon as I get out of here.
He senses the link is broken. He goes, my name wasn't even Fip. He flies away. It was Dip the whole time. So nothing.
Maybe you guys should stay by the window, and I should check out everything.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. If we go back up to that throne room, there's nothing left of Alzir's old stuff.
I want to go through everything,
All the crates and stuff.
all the rooms and stuff.
I'm
There
down.
wasn't really anything in the quarters, anyways. Why are you licking my shoulder, cat?
I'm looking for Linzerus. I'm looking for Ral. That's all I'm doing.
We're looking for Lindrus, Ral,
I'll-
and yeah.
I'll
Any
stay
traces
up
of
on
them?
the second level here, where like the same. I want to stay as close to the window as possible, but I want to go through the rooms and just see if there's any supplies that we could use.
Okay. So you've got base level, first floor, second floor, third floor.
Yeah, the
Third
throne
floor,
room is
room.
the whole third. Yeah, okay.
We'll say 10, like it's a big, tall entry, and then you got two, and then
Okay.
the one. So you want to go to the one of the levels down from the throne
Yeah.
room?
I'm gonna stay up here and search this wherever we are first, like thoroughly, since I don't
Check
want
the
to.
crates and
What's
stuff
ev-
up here.
what's
Yeah,
everyone else
I'll
doing?
do that. Me and him will stay up here because we can't cast magic.
Okay.
And Rook and the Frogman can go to
You mean
the
Jack and the
quarters.
Frogman?
Sounds like a TV show.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
yeah, split up, gang.
Shiro and the Frogman
Yeah.
can
All right.
go down.
I'll
They have
go.
martial skills. You're still on the ground, aren't you?
It's close to a TV show, Mike.
No, Jack climbed up.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I ran up.
How many-
maintains
how
that he
many-
ran up.
That's as impressive as doing a backflip halfway
He
up.
maintains that he is indeed a monk,
Let
not a
let
ranger.
Jack, let Jack come with me, so at least
Yeah,
we have,
I'll go with
as
Shiro.
we're running, he can shoot people.
Yeah.
All right, sure, yeah.
That way,
I got my
and
bow out.
you'll have a swordsman to guard you guys.
And you guys
Split.
go to the next level down?
Yeah, quarters.
I'm just gonna go through every room.
Okay, so you go to the first room. There's 4 rooms on each of these sides. Open up the first one. It's just filled with these shriveled up plants, dead plants.
Dead plants.
Jack.
Yes.
It is a fungus. You can gather this by now.
What kind of fungus?
Roll me a nature check.
Okay. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. Nature check is. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. 10. No, 7.
Okay, it's a fungus. It's a mushroom.
Okay. I'll keep
It's all
away
swirled
from
up. Nothing happening.
I'm gonna give detect magic a swing. That work?
Nothing.
Damn it.
Spell goes
Alright,
off. You're not
yeah,
sure if
just-
it works or not, but there's no magic. But you assume nothing works. You have any magic? Anything magical on you?
Do you have that
no.
necklace? Oh no, we got blown up.
Bert has
I got
his
the necklace. I
his.
got
Rook's
stuff.
got
Oh, what'd you do with your
magical
elephant, David?
I guess I put him back in his little orby thing, whatever he was
Okay,
in.
so when he goes back to his thing, he has to be there for 24 hours, I think, before he can come back out again.
I thought it was like 23 hours or something like that.
stuff. 1 hour difference.
One less hour.
23 hours.
3 hours.
Yes, right. He just couldn't get away without
That
arguing.
1
did you?
hour is gonna make a difference.
Such a teenager.
I thought it was 23 hours 59 minutes.
I
No,
could have
no, no.
sworn that's what you said.
Okay, so you see his elephant. Bert should be glowing. He's not glowing.
Okay.
So you can deduce that the spell did not work.
Or
Alright.
his thing is no longer magical.
That's right. He didn't wait 23 hours.
Which would really suck for old Rook carrying all
I
the
should-
magic items.
Yeah, I should be glowing.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go through all these crates up here,
Investigation.
up in the top floor. Yeah. Let's both do an investigation.
Shiro,
Okay.
you open up the second door.
Mhm.
Throw it open. And the room is glowing blue.
Hmm.
As the door flies open, you see some shambling as a couple little gnomes that are just covered in this blue, almost like vein of a mushroom is covered them. A very familiar sight. Slowly shamble their way up.
As soon as I see that, I'm slamming the door shut and I'm running back to everybody. We're getting out of here.
14 on my investigation.
16 on mine.
Okay, you guys are halfway through your investigating. Rook, you see some words on the wall, and you see the ring must, and you hear, "We gotta get out of here!" And so they climb up the stairs, and you find some etchings in the wall as well, Eric. As you guys are charging up the stairs, you hear a thump on the door that you just shut, and then you hear another thump on a door from across the hall.
Oh no.
And then you hear more thumps, thump, from other doors. Thump, thump. And you start hearing them from all the way down below. You start hearing kind of a rumble start building.
Let's shut the door on the 3rd floor, the big double doors. What language are those writings in, by the way?
They are in Abyssal.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll shut the doors, and then we'll get.
Wait,
we'll
should I
get
have
out
told
of
you
here.
that? Would you know
I
that?
don't know if we can recognize it or not. We've seen a lot of it, so we might recognize
You've
it.
seen a lot
I've
of
seen a
Abyssal?
lot of Abyssal. Yeah, we were in hell.
I've read the Ring
Hell
Must Shatter
is,
a million times.
is not Abyssal.
We've
Isn't
been
it-
to every
Isn't
plane.
it Abyssal in the book I have that says the ring must shatter over and over again?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Should I have told you that? Too late now.
Okay,
Go
so
take
you're starting to get like a rumble from below.
All right, let's get out of here.
As soon as
I
I feel the
start-
rumble, I get out the window and I'm gonna do like triple backflips down.
Here we
I
go.
am not going to do that. I am going
Frog
to
just
get out
jumps,
the
and just
window.
leaps outside. As you roll me a wisdom check, everybody.
Oh no.
Wisdom. What do you know?
Saving
You're a
throw
ranger.
or check.
Just check.
Well, listen.
Oh, you think it's
I have bad luck.
20.
19.
Oh,
Uh-oh, I saw that natural one.
I
whatever.
got
you
a
get.
20 on mine.
Oh,
You said
natural
it-
20.
Wow.
Thank God on a
Minus
wisdom.
What? Do you have a minus on that? Or are you pretty
14.
wise?
My wisdom, I have a -2, so it's an 18.
Okay, so you 20s and a 19.
14.
So, yeah, you don't know this. You don't remember this. You are standing. You're at the top floor in this throne room that was Alzira's. You turn around to go for the window to start climbing out, and you're standing there, dark room, but you have the outline of a window, and outside you see a blackened, desolate landscape. You see a dead grove off in the distance. There's some mountains around. You see kind of a glow of magma, and you think something about this is very, very familiar. You've heard this described to you before. This exact scene that you're looking at right now.
What?
The one you roll by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the 19 and the 220s.
Is this the what's her name was saying? Where Garrick was?
No, this is the
How do I recognize this?
when we were in hell, right? When the his patron talking about it.
This is, I'm trying to say well, how much. It's been a long time, so I'll reveal more.
Roll the 20.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gave me, since you gave me a
I
20,
rolled at
I'll
22.
yeah, I know.
220s and a 19.
This is exactly what
Combine our
describes
knowledge.
the little kid that you guys saved from
Leaf?
the elf town. Not Leaf.
Oh.
Yes,
what
you
was it?
said.
Yeah.
Did you?
The one who I played chess with for hours.
Yeah.
He kept on having
The
dreams.
one who kept saying we must shatter the ring or
Yeah.
whatever.
Kid that was having dreams. Kept seeing
Okay, so-
this image. This is what he described to you.
They're teleporting them here.
I don't like that. Okay, well, I'm still gonna. I remember that and quickly get out the window.
Yep. You climb out the window. Give me an athletics check to climb down. Otherwise, you're gonna face plant into.
I'm grabbing both of them. They can hold onto my back.
He already climbed out the window.
I mean, I'm pretty
Wait,
slow,
alright,
so he might have
alright.
caught up to me.
Do I need to do athletics?
If you need help, climb onto me. I can carry. My strength capacity is I can hold 400 pounds.
Oh well.
How much is
Well,
your gear?
Mine's 7.
Oh yeah. I
Are
didn't
you trying to climb on your own with a 7?
I'm trying to grab onto Shiro with a 7.
Okay.
As I get out there, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. So try to grab onto Shiro.
Yeah, whoever needs
before
help,
I fall.
let me roll for
I can get out the window and just wait.
natural 20. I'm just like,
Alright.
I don't want to deal with this.
Who gave you the dev tools?
Yeah, I know. Cheater rolls.
Okay, so with a 20, he grabs you by the scruff of the neck. He just climbs on down the mountain,
Yeah.
Thanks,
Nice.
Shiro.
Andre the Giant style.
God didn't you?
So he makes your way.
I'm like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
I rolled a 15, so that makes it 20. Since I rolled a 15 and plus my dex is +5, I got 20.
Okay, Frogman
Therefore, I can do my
scurries
triple.
down just fine. Jack, what'd you do?
That means I can do my triple
I
back.
got some.
Give,
Oh, yeah,
give me
he's-
an acrobatics, David. You wouldn't do
Oh,
it before.
Lord.
Here comes another 20.
Comes another natural 1.
That would
I
be a
get,
little funny.
Dude, I get my advantage for that too.
Nope.
Advantage for tumbling? No. Or for acrobatics?
7.
Okay. So
Plus like 5 or something. It's ridiculous.
plus 12?
No, not plus 12.
Oh,
It's
12
total.
total? Okay.
12 total.
So in your mind, it looks really good. And you're like, man, I better get a standing ovation when I get down there. But to you guys, I mean, it's impressive. He was able to.
I hold up a 7.
It was nothing more than you would have expected from your frogman. He's pretty wiry. So you guys eventually make your way down. You can hear the tower is there's just like a deep bass rumble kind of going along with the tower now. As it's kind of coming to life with that. And you guys make your way across the bridge, I'm assuming. You look back and you see there's one of the gnomes. You see the blue-eyed, the very familiar blue-eyed glow, and the blue-covered gnomes comes to the window, but immediately jerks back as soon as it gets to the window.
They must be locked in there. That's why it's all locked up.
Yep.
But you make your way out.
What was that?
You don't want to
Oh
know.
yeah, you weren't
Did
here
you
for
ever?
that.
You saw Bert before, right? All the mushrooms all over him.
Yeah.
That's what
That.
that was.
That's what that was. Yeah.
Very bad stuff.
Well, and I'll fill him in on what I think was the kid was talking about. I think that was something that the kid had dreams and he described it like that room up there.
Yeah, we all remembered. We all remembered. We're so good.
Not everyone did. There's some
Oh
people
well.
didn't.
Yeah.
What,
Yep.
do you,
Frog
what
doesn't
was
care
the-
anyways.
Does the ring have to do with the blue fungus?
God, I
I
hope
think
not.
I think the blue fungus is just like we attacked this tower to save someone, and the fungus was attacking at the same time, and they seems like they just strapped it in there.
That was how many years ago, though? This child had dreams more recently than that.
We were dead for 2 years.
That's what Alzir told you.
So 2 years ago.
Let's hope it wasn't longer than 2 years. Hopefully, she's being honest.
Either
It did
way,
seem like I did open a room and some of it was dead. Some of that fungus, it was all shriveled up.
It's been in there a while.
so the kid had dreams since then. I don't know what that means.
Maybe they're trying.
Uh,
They tried to do it where Ballast last was in the
What do you
material plane, trying
What do
to get these people to. I don't know.
I
Wait,
mean,
over
who
on the lava
knows?
bridge, is my cemetery still there?
No.
No. my
Melted away
cemetery.
long ago.
There's still a crack where it got lodged into it.
Has Phip seen anything outside?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing. I mean, other than these skeletons, he does as he goes a little higher and kind of gets a better perimeter. All of the skeletons and the undead sort of encircle the whole place.
Oh, they're
What?
waiting to attack if they break out.
Okay,
When-
yeah, this has got to be Alzira's doing then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go quickly into Phip's vision. Is the gnome still in near the window?
You gotta get pretty close to the window if you want to look inside there.
Okay, I'll just get somewhat close and yell "the ring" through Phip, and see if there's a response.
Okay, so you sit there. As you get close to the room, you can see there's like now a blue glow coming from inside there. There's nothing where the light is going in and getting the floor. Nothing, but you can see there's sort of a very faint blue glow along the back wall now. He shouts the ring. Nothing.
I don't think that they're involved.
No, they're mindless. They're just the fungus keeps them alive.
That's really gross. All
They
right,
are.
well now what? We go into South
According
Shore?
to elves, it's beautiful.
And maybe whenever he got that mind planted in to him, where he says that, maybe somehow he got visions from somebody else.
Maybe
I don't know.
Well, regardless,
it's an awfully big puzzle.
nothing at the tower. Dead end here. Where else do we want to check? We want to check.
We're headed to South Shore
Should
next,
we-
right?
Should we ask Alzira and maybe see if she goes? The ring must shatter.
We can ask her later. Where on this map is?
We can ask her later anyway.
Ask her later. I doubt it. Where's Lindris's old tower on this map?
He is. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there it is.
Opposite
There it
corner,
is.
right?
It's right here. See where I'm
Oh,
pointing?
okay. And South
Didn't
Shore
we-
is down there at the very
Didn't we already
bottom.
mention the ring to Alzira?
Maybe.
I think
Maybe we did, yeah.
Opposite end of the
What's
island.
this?
said anything.
What's this? Right. This is the monastery.
Yeah.
And this is that little town,
Mhm.
Adro.
whatever it was, Adro. And this is the crater of.
Death.
Where's the
Okay.
crater that we made?
The crater of
This
what
one.
we shall not talk about.
Right
Oh,
here.
okay.
This is a monastery. Let's we're gonna go south. I mean, not south. I don't know what. There's no compass on here, so.
Well,
Yeah, you guys are on the north side of the island.
Okay. So we're gonna go south now.
Are we gonna go through the horde of undead?
They want to attack
Alright.
us.
They want to attack us, so Yes.
We hope. We haven't
Yeah.
tested the rings out.
let's hit the monastery on the way back and see what's there.
I'm
That
gonna
good?
go straight to it too.
Yep.
Let's just go straight to it. I don't think the undead will attack us, and if
Yeah.
they do, we deal with a couple and run.
All right,
Yeah.
I am going to keep Thip up in the air.
Oh.
Okay.
Not on my shoulder.
And if we get close to the undead, I will keep key awareness up whenever we get close to them.
They're a ways out, and it's desolate out here. But there is a lot of that. That fungus is there's a lot of just dead fungus everywhere around here. As you're walking south, you do see just a little bit off to your west, the hole that the fungus was coming out of originally, when you guys were in that fight. And you can see it's daytime bright, so it's kind of hard to make out if any of it's alive still, but it looks like there's a lot of dead fungus, and a lot of it is just sort of piled up all around there. And you make your way to the line of the undead. They pay no attention to you. How are you guys gonna walk through them?
Just going straight through.
Single file or 2x2 or
Single file.
Follow me. Stay behind me.
who's in the lead and who's in the back? Because
I'll
I'm
be-
neither of those.
I'll be in the very back.
Okay.
Are
Don't
you
touch them. Just walk through.
I'll just watch their back.
Claws.
just marching through like you own the
Yeah.
place, or
I am.
And I'm gonna keep the ring up.
I'll keep an eye on them, see if
I'm
anybody
going
gets
to.
close.
I'm going to put my hand on Finn's shoulder, and just walk through with him and keep a bird's eye view of us going through. It's just to see if anything's changing, if anything moving.
They start
toward
running
us.
at us or something.
okay, you find a line where they're mostly all just standing still, just skeletons. There's a couple zombies in there, but they're pretty rotted.
Hello.
And they're just looking straight ahead at the tower. As you guys walk towards them, and you kind of walk through a bit of a gap, right as you get right lined up with them, 3 of them on each side, and they all stop and they turn their heads and just stare right at you in
And I'm
your
gonna hold up the ring.
direction. But they don't move. They just
I'll
watch.
keep going.
They just watch as you guys walk.
Backstage
through.
passes.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, just walk right
They don't.
there.
I mean, they don't have eyes, so you can't. There's no, eye contact isn't a thing, but they look in your direction.
They have holes. Eye holes.
Eye sockets. Okay, so we'll just quickly go through here.
Okay, it's going to be about a day to get to that monastery.
Oh.
So you'll
Is
get
it-
there. You can push on and get there late
How-
at night.
How many feet of undead are we walking?
Actually, no,
through?
you made it here first, so it's going to be.
We'll have to camp.
Yeah, you'll either camp or you can arrive like at 4 in the morning.
How many undead are
I
there?
say we
'Cause I
push
don't
through
wanna-
and then we can
So there's
sleep.
nothing until you get to this line, and then
Okay.
once you're through this line, there's more than you'd be comfortable with normally. Having undead just walking around, just strolling
So
around.
more
the
than
place.
one.
More than. Well, yeah.
Aren't
Nice.
you
More
like
than
a
zero.
Nice scarf you got
patron of
there.
an undead? Oh, thanks.
You have a scar.
Tail
Yeah,
scarf.
nice scarf.
Cat's trying to strangle you.
Hey, I'm not.
It's
My
moving.
patron is not undead. It's just.
Yeah, he's strangling me like a python.
But
Uh,
there is a lot of. She's got a lot of folks, just sort of folks, a lot of undead. Just sort of,
A lot of folks.
how long will it
Howdy
take us
doody
to walk
when we
through
walk
to a
by.
place where there is not undead?
it's not. I mean, you can walk straight and be fine. It's not packed. You're not in the mall. Well,
Well, I
not in
mean,
the mall-
like
you're not in the mall
you said
20
there was-
years ago.
You said there's nothing in front of us. How long do we have to walk before there's nothing in front of us again?
There's never a time where there's just nothing
Oh,
after this
well.
point. But there's always undead in sight.
I don't want to camp. Just
and
keep going.
You notice, yeah, there's not going to be you have to find a nice hole.
All right. Well,
You also
And
notice
And whenever
that
we walk past, are they all staring at us?
only when you get close.
Whenever one gets close, the next time and it starts looking at me, I'm gonna go, and then just to see what it
try to
does.
psych it out.
Are you really?
When the DM says, "Are you really?"
All right,
Shouldn't
initiative.
have said, "Are you really?"
I didn't know if he was joking or what. We can do that. I want to know if he wants to test that theory or not.
I'm good.
Now we know.
Now we know what would happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what would happen.
Yeah, no, we know, Mike. I was gonna do something too.
That's got to be a meme somewhere, right? The DM says, "Really?"
And then
That-
you
that's
immediately go, nope.
That's the character. The
No, I'm
character
just kidding.
I didn't mean that at all.
You also notice. So you've played. You've had Alzira around before for a while. She's been crafty. You saw one of her constructs she was working on a while back with the sort of the multi-armed
The
big.
forearms, yeah.
She's been even craftier, and she's like started mashing them together. And there's some really big guys out there.
Oof.
And there's some like six-legged, like walking around skeletons. She's been busy.
Nice.
And you can clearly see, even during the day, you can see her tower and the point of it, that green light coming from it. It's green, I think it's green. I forgot. I didn't write down the light, what color it was, and.
Yeah, it's green.
Okay.
No one's gonna go back and look.
It was either red or green. I'm pretty sure it was green.
Be like,
That's canonical.
It's green now, and you can see it off in the distance. But
Yeah, we're not that far from it.
But you make your way south.
Yeah.
And lots of skellies, lots of zombies, lots of abominations, undead things. And
Yeah.
To push through.
are you going to? Yeah. What's the plan? It's getting dark.
We're pushing through to the monastery, I guess.
So, yeah, we'll get there. When
There's tons of undead everywhere.
I need an exhaustion check for pressing on for that far.
So con saves.
saves.
Is it 10? Is that what the base is for this? I think.
I think.
2 6s, a 5.
I have a
Uh,
level of exhaustion.
I apparently do as well.
I rolled a 19.
So you're
Plus
fine.
my
She was skipping stuff.
plus 5.
We'll take a nap when we get to the monastery.
8. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're lower than 10, then you have a level
So-
of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh, look
I'm
at
tired.
me. I am right at 10.
So a couple of you are pretty worn out.
Okay.
It's getting late, very late, dark. What's Fit doing?
He's continuing to give me the bird's eye view. This whole time I've been walking with my hand on Finn's shoulder.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You got
That's what I told you I was doing.
Yeah, you might need to roll another.
You guys will be there at
exhaustion
4
check.
a.m. and the next day. Walking that slow.
Yeah.
I'm not walking slow. I can walk fast.
I like.
I've
I
been
see
doing
that
this
he's
the
doing.
entire
That.
How
campaign.
high up is Fip?
Probably like 50,
That's
100
gotta be
feet, somewhere.
disorienting.
I
I
do
saw
all
you
the
being-
time, though.
as we like walk up a hill and you'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I can still see the hill coming. Like I'm still looking at
I'm
where
gonna
we're
walk him.
going.
I'm gonna walk him through a rock garden, or like get him stuck on a tree, World of Warcraft style.
Okay,
I'm gonna climb a
you
fence.
can-
I mean, I would be going in and out, but I would be
every
checking
few
it
minutes
often.
you can check in and
Okay.
see how he's doing. Give me a perception check for the trip. For Fip. For Fip, not for you.
So not with me looking through him.
Yes. I guess yeah. Since you're doing it back and forth, fine.
19.
Okay. You guys make it around sundown. You're a few hours away from the line of skeletons, and Fip's up there circling around, keeping an eye on things, and he sees the skeletons start to move. The whole line starts to march inward toward the tower.
Towards the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I will relay that information.
Can you see the tower still from where we are?
I mean, Fip can.
Yeah, Fip can.
It's dark. Is there a glow coming from the tower?
Right now it's sundown. Sunset.
Oh, okay. It's not dark.
Not dark.
Are
Okay.
they
I
moving
say
there
we
with
should have-
haste, or are
We
they
should
just?
have Fip keep an eye on it for a day.
No, not haste. They're just walking that way.
Okay. If Shiro says that, I'll say, oh, okay. And I'll send Fip sort of back towards the tower.
Okay.
And I'll not be looking. I'll not be looking through him very often unless he tells me something has changed.
Okay. So you guys walk a little bit further. It's getting dark. We do our save. Getting tired, and you look through Fip's
Another
eyes
save?
one more time. No. Well, this is the save time now.
Okay.
You look through Fip's eyes, and you see that there is a blue glow coming from both that hole that you guys walked by before. There's a blue glow coming, like the hole is glowing, and the tower. That window, the one window on the tower, has a blue glow coming out of it. very faint, but it's dark enough you can see it.
I think we may have
Okay.
messed up.
If it's been contained for this long, it'll be fine.
And the skellies and zombies are they're marching their way forward.
There's a lot of these things, right?
Skeletons?
Undead. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Like hundreds or like thousands?
like probably a couple hundred at least.
Oh, that's not that many.
Not that many. A couple
Plus
hundred.
the big-
I was envisioning like
The
Game of
army that
Thrones
attacks
style.
Helm's Deep.
No,
Yeah.
but there's some space between each one.
Okay.
They're not just lined up. There's a decent.
plus the big ones, like the legged freak ones, and like the.
There is no big ones that you see in that line. These
But
are
we
all
have
just-
seen some big ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the ones that are sort of past that line, they're just sort of just moseying around. The ones that are in the line have pushed forward.
Okay.
And the hours go on, and you finally make your way towards the monastery. But in that trip, you're kind of keeping an eye through Phip's eyes. And the skeletons, they all kind of converge on the ones on the south side and the west, converge on that hole. And they are just like weed whacking. They're just anything that comes out of that hole. It's just a big pile of skeletons. Just that's they're
Chopping
just,
away at it.
Yeah, hacking away. Anything that comes out of that hole. Occasionally,
Big
a gnome
roundup.
will come out and they'll lose a couple of skeletons and they'll start to make some ground. But then more skeletons come in and try to fill in and take care of it. And
This
then there's,
island is terrible.
Yeah.
and there's a line of them that sort of line up by the
Oh, yeah.
bridge. Just sort of hang out by the bridge. But that's where all the activity seems to be coming out of that hole. But for the few hours that you guys are walking, they seem to be containing it for the most part. There's just so many skeletons that they've got it under control. You see the monastery off in the distance, and all dark. But there's a monastery there.
Okay. Go to the monastery.
It
and
was
see
never
what's going
in
on.
good shape, but it,
Yeah, he fixed it up a little bit, right?
yeah.
And Alzira lived here for a while, so it must be fixed up a little.
So you, as you approach the monastery, who's in front? Shiro?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do notice that there is a couple of skeletons that are standing outside the monastery as you get closer. Not paying any attention to you. You're still walking forward. The front door is on the other side. And you kind of make your way around, and you see there's the two skeletons. There's also a couple more that are in front of the door as you turn around the corner. Paying no attention to you.
I'm gonna go up to the front door.
As soon as you go to the front door, they both look at you.
I'm gonna hold up the ring and go to touch the door.
They both go and grab their sword that's at their side and pull it out. And they're looking at you.
It's just these two.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door. Unless there's an army behind this door, these two don't.
And we have a horde that starts coming after us.
very slowly.
All right,
Battle.
I'm gonna pull my katana out, key awareness, and open the door.
Door opens. They don't attack. You're in the main hall area. It seems to be picked up a bit. Marble floors, I think is what it was before. And,
Yeah.
it's all been patched back up together. You do, as you go with that door, there was another double doors in like a training room behind that. You got those double doors are closed in front of you. You're in just a dark room, foyer, and behind those double doors there is a green glow that kind of makes an outline of that door. Doors are shut,
Uh-oh.
but there's a green light from behind them.
We want to go in.
I'm down.
I've never been here before, so I don't know.
I get my bow out.
I'm gonna keep my key awareness up.
Not a blue glow.
and I'll
green
go-
glow.
I'll go
Green.
and open that second door.
I get ready to shoot.
Open the door, and there is, in the center of a room, there is a stone pedestal. Before this place was pretty much empty. It was like a training room for the monks. There's a stone pedestal, and on that pedestal there is a green crystal glowing very brightly.
Are you
Ooh.
writing anywhere?
Nope, you don't see anything.
I'm gonna go in.
I see that thing.
Mhm.
Don't produce flame on it.
No, I'm not.
Does it look similar
As
to
he
the
opens
green
those doors,
glow?
the green just sort of like flows through the front doors also.
That green glow that's the same as her tower, right?
Roll me an intelligence check. It's green. I mean, it is a green similar glow.
I have this thought. 11. That I'll stop Shiro and I'll say, I think it's best we not mess with that, because if it's, let's say this is some sort of magical beacon, for lack of a better term, that
I'm not gonna
she's
touch
using.
it. I just want to look at it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go look at it.
Okay.
Roll me a intelligence check, Shiro.
Oh yeah. 5.
It's just a green crystal. It's about the size of like a baseball, but it's
Wait,
very bright.
what's the check?
Are the
Does it look like the same
intelligence
size as the other one?
The one that's in
The one that I
zeros?
blew up?
Oh no.
It doesn't. It's not giving me that same feeling of
Nope.
overwhelming.
Nope.
Overwhelming.
Nope.
Okay.
It's definitely.
I'll
Not
check
an
it
eye.
out.
This is just like a remote control that she's using to.
Jack, you say, "Hey, that looks kind of familiar. That looks like the crystal that was in that that clockwork thing we fought a long time ago."
Yeah, guys, that looks
That's what he
like
says.
that.
That looks like that.
That's what's in your head.
Yeah. I say that out loud.
You guys
Hey,
fought that
guys.
clockwork thing on your way to the Lizard Man City, and it blew up.
Oh,
there's crystal
yeah.
pieces all around. Piece those together, and it looks kind of like that.
It blows
So
up.
she's
I'm
probably-
gonna start going through the rest of this building.
This is Empire then.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna mess
I
with
think we
that.
close
But
this.
that idea pops into my head. I know who I'm looking for in here.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like on the warpath,
Okay.
Does
running around.
there's still just the two undead out there, and they're still just standing there with their swords drawn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you
Are you
looking
staying
for,
outside?
Shiro?
Who's outside?
I walked in with Shiro,
Who's
at
outside?
least through the first part.
I'll walk in too.
Everyone inside?
Yeah, we're all inside, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go inside.
Oh,
Shiro, it was a kind of there was like a square outside perimeter of rooms around this place, and there was just a bunch of shut doors all around there. You gonna go through each one and open them?
I think
Okay.
I built this monastery in Talespire.
Did you?
Pretty sure I did.
Let me see here.
It was
I
the
think
first
that-
thing I
oh,
ever
yeah,
built
yeah.
in Talespire.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It's yeah.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I built.
Okay.
It's all square. Has any character died in this campaign yet? Yes.
30?
Huh?
No.
I think only one of you is the original.
Only me. Everyone else has died.
Well, and
That
Isaac.
original.
Isaac's
Except
still
for
is, but
Isaac.
Isaac's new.
But he died too.
Well, yeah, we technically all
yeah. I want some darkness. There
but
we
we're
go.
back, baby.
we're
Let's do something like that. Is that too dark?
I don't know. I can't see anything. We're supposed to be on a different board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not too sophisticated. This was like right after we got this. I built this. The
Let's
inside's
see.
a lot fancier than the outside.
Oh, it says it's like a second story. So there's not a second story here. Is there a second story on this one?
Wait, a second story? It's just tall.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
okay,
second
okay,
story.
okay.
Where's the green thing?
So it's a little different than I had originally. But,
This was
so
the layout you sent me.
this must be a different one. Well,
No, I drew it. I drew a layout and sent a picture of it to you, and you were like, "Yeah, that's pretty close."
okay. So there's
That's what I
there's
built.
an intro room, and from that intro room there was like a square set of rows of rooms, and in the center of that is the training room.
Okay.
Maybe I changed my I don't know. Anyway, it's fine.
Change up what you thought about
This
it.
might be a different. This might be the monastery that is in the town. Is what you drew. The one that's in.
I don't think so
South
because it's
Shore.
all ruined, right? This one's all ruined.
Maybe. Anyway, so you go around. There's a bunch of different rooms. Jack's old character, as a matter of fact, is here.
Oh,
And you make
no.
you make your way to the far end, the back end. Everything's empty. Empty place. Anyone going with Shiro? You see him.
Yeah, I'm just
you
saying-
see him just sort of storm out and go through some doors.
I'm staying with this
near
green
him.
crystal.
What are you doing, Shiro?
Finn's
I'm
by
not
the
even-
crystal.
I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just going.
Okay, I'm just staying near him, but not in his way.
Okay. So, Shiro, you make your way to the room that was at one time the head monk's room. Door shut. Grab the door. You throw it open, and sitting at a desk is a human, bald human, dark cloak, and he seems to be working on his desk. And the door flies open, and he slowly turns around and looks at you. Just clean-shaven, bald guy. And he looks at you and says, "You better have a good reason for being here."
Who are you?
You don't come into my place and ask questions.
I'm gonna flare up my eyes and pull out my sword. Who are you?
He stands up, and he says, movie quotes came to mind. It says, "This is my home, and I want you out."
I'm not moving. I'm just standing there staring at him.
He's just staring.
I
You can see there's sort of a green crackling energy that sort of starts forming in his hand. In
I'm
this
back.
room, there's a bed in there. It's pretty simple. There's a bed. There's a desk. There's a bunch of books on the desk that he's working on. He has. Other than that, I mean, there's like a wardrobe in there, and other than that, it's just a pretty bare place.
I'm
I
gonna
start looking around for the rest of our
grab my
party.
sword up like this and make sure that the ring is visible on my on the hilt. And I'm gonna key awareness.
I'm looking around for the rest of the party, like trying to make eye contact and wave them over.
We're pretty far back. I think we're all in that room with the green.
I know that's why I'm just trying. I don't know where I am exactly, but I'm looking for you guys to tell you that stuff is about to go down. Potentially.
What was
Can you get our
Francisco's
attention?
old character's name?
What was what?
Remember Francisco's monk? What was his name?
Saki?
yeah, this probably has nothing to do with that.
I was hoping that's like the evil version of my character reborn.
Brought him
I'll
back.
pull
turned
up the sword and I'll say, why do you have Empire property here?
This is your last chance. Get out.
I produce a mage hand and I like go to if I can see any of my party, I'm like tapping them and waving them over.
All right, if he gets our attention,
I don't
Then
know
we'll
how
go
close
over
I am
there.
to them, but
I'll start doing that too.
we'll see this guy. Do we see this guy? We run over there.
You're not there yet.
We'll make our
I'll
way
say,
there.
are you with Alzira?
He says, "What do you know of Alzira?"
I'll show him the ring and I'll say, we're the ones working for her.
Crackling energy on his hand dissipates. He says, "Why didn't you say that before?"
Well, I see Empire equipment here, and I haven't been around for a couple years, so I'm a little.
So what do you want?
And-
what does Alzira want?
What have you done to this place? Who are you?
Why don't you answer my questions first?
Alzira is sending us to get rid of the Krakens, and we're investigating every possible lead.
Okay. I maintain the monastery.
He's like groundskeeper Willie, but evil.
But evil.
What's your name?
yeah.
Name's Barbas.
Ah!
I'll sheathe the sword. Everybody
I
come in
remember.
here.
Yeah, we show up finally.
Yeah, everyone shows up Scooby-Doo styles and peeks their head through the window, through the door.
What all are you doing here? Just watching the
Hugging.
monastery?
What's Alzira have you doing?
We just said that.
I just told you.
Just
Yeah, killing a kraken doesn't mean anything.
Not killing krakens, trying to figure out a way to get past the krakens.
That'd be nice.
yeah, it would be nice. That's why we're trying to figure this out.
I manage the armies in the west.
So you know
Is that
about the mushroom people in the castle,
All too
the
much.
tower. Is it just them? Are you the one who put up the barriers to keep them in?
Wow, that's magic's far too powerful for me.
Do you know who did that?
Of course, your boss.
Okay.
Yeah, who else?
That's where we keep the prisoner.
We just went in there.
Keep
and,
the prisoner? Say that
Prisoner?
again?
Singular? What?
Which prisoner?
No.
The Alenta. Where have you been?
She has a
We've been
Linda.
dead. We've been dead.
How did she manage that?
Who's Alinta?
When you have a demon
No
that
friend.
power is through destroying your mind, the undead are quite powerful against it.
That makes sense.
I'll whisper, who's Alinta?
That's what started this mystical journey.
Oh boy.
That started everything.
Some guy named Yuri that Finn was telling me about. Real
Man.
airhead.
Really screwed this up. All right. Well, wow. We wondered if he ever went away after we closed all those planar rifts
Why is she keeping him in this plane? Why isn't she sending him back?
or killing him.
If she
Killing
could, I'm sure she would, but he bound himself here and now he's trapped.
That guy is a boss.
It's
Yeah.
probably, you know what?
Cool.
It's probably a good thing. Yeah, it's the green crystal just for, amplification, messaging. It's very interesting.
It commands the armies.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Was it originally Empire? Have you repurposed it, or was this your own making?
Yeah, it came from our conquests. We gathered some.
Well, good on you then.
I'll ask him if he knows about that general.
Sim,
after.
you're the guy you're after?
Sim.
So, certainly, I commanded many legions against the his followers, but we were never able to capture him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Once the rebellion, we lost all track of anything Empire. Lanai disappeared, and Sim took over, and
We know where she went.
An eye disappeared? Which one?
Lanai.
Lanai.
Lanai. Okay. Yeah, Lanai disappeared because she's dead.
She might be coming back now though, because we kind of killed her jailer. So
I
sorry about
definitely took care of Lanai twice.
Okay, good for you.
that. I don't think he cares.
I don't think
All right,
he
well-
cares at all.
Okay, well, what else can we stay the night here?
Plenty of space.
Thanks.
Sorry for
Barging
coming
in.
so hot.
How
I saw
rude of you.
Empire equipment in. I just kind of
I got a bit of a temper myself.
rich.
He's got Empire PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is like, you can kind of gather, he's bald, clean shaven, but he's got a dark cloak. He kind of wears the same sort of cloak as what Alzira wears, and Valorius doesn't wear it, but he certainly matches her style.
GM question: what do I need to get rid of a 1 point of exhaustion? Is it short rest in this campaign, or is it a long rest?
Long
You
rest.
get a long one to get a exhaustion back.
Okay. Didn't know if it was different in this campaign. Got it.
No, it's long. Yeah.
Can we? Is this comfortable enough place to take a long rest?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You've got a. We'll see how 24 hours go if you want to try. If you want to try to do 24 hours.
Well,
You
I
can
mean, few of us are exhausted, so it might behoove us, since we actually have a place with walls.
Yeah. We're gonna spend 24 hours here, Barnabas.
Yep.
And we'll be
That's
on our
gonna
way.
be-
Not a minute
If you
longer.
need if you need any help while we're here, I mean,
Don't ask me. Ask me.
Because I can always use help.
Well, in 24 hours, ask us for some help.
You happy with all the party you have here? I could use them.
What does that mean?
No, we do not want any of the party turned into
Yeah.
undead, if that's what you're saying.
we've already died. We're good with staying alive.
Okay.
I'm gonna check in with Thip real quick. Has anything changed?
You do notice that the skeletons and things. There's several more that are sort of making their way towards the monastery.
Do you know that the skeletons are fighting?
Of course, that's my job.
Is
We
the
might have awoken something.
No, what are you doing? What do you say?
What do you mean?
I was real tired and he woke me up earlier. That's why I'm exhausted.
Be quiet. What do you mean?
Ah, but that was persuasion.
Roll that persuasion. It was not persuasive
Deception, I guess.
in any way. Yeah, roll deception.
Better be a note 20.
Nope.
5 plus. Wait. Plus 8. So
okay.
13.
He doesn't care. What do you mean, awoken?
Well, we went by the tower and we saw we couldn't get in the front door, so we saw the window. So I threw a rock up there and we heard some banging.
Why would you do that?
Why would we not?
We've
Once
been
it-
dead for a few years. We don't know what all the rules are for
Yeah.
a while.
Alzira doesn't really give us a whole lot of details on things. She just wants us to do one job.
Yep.
Is the circle there? The ring
Yeah,
is there,
circle, yeah.
Yeah.
and the ring around the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking of the ring, and I pause.
Yeah.
Does the ring must shatter mean anything to you?
As soon as you say that, his hand starts crackling with green energy. What did you say?
I said it of my own free will. I'm asking if you know anything about it.
Keep
casts
hearing about
a
it
spell.
all over.
You can see him verbally. He says something, mutters something under his breath. You want to do something? Let me know. And
Yes, I do.
Help!
Rook, make a con save.
No. Okay.
Con save? No. No! That's a 6.
Everything goes dark
Wait.
for a Rook. Everyone else?
Great.
I'm just gonna say, wait. The ring must shatter. Is that talking about the castle? Is that the ring that everyone wants to talk about?
Where did you hear that?
We met a
Isaac,
small
Isaac,
boy.
Isaac, you're blind.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
Blind? Okay, I didn't know if I was dead or what.
You're blind.
no, okay.
We saved a child in an elven forest,
Before we
and-
came here.
I
and
can't see.
Elven forest. There's no
I
elves
can't
around here.
see. It wasn't
Yeah, it
around
was-
here.
we
Please.
teleported
someone-
back here.
You heard the ring must shatter in an elven forest.
Yes.
There's a like a way gate, like a portal in South Shore. They
I
get
can give you
supplies.
some more information if you'll just let me see.
I say,
Shut him
shut
up.
God.
There's a way gate. They trade with an elven, like a forest that is, I mean, according to them, in worse for wear. We ran into a few demons, took them out, saved some kid, and there was a few people that we ran into who, you just mention the ring and they say the ring must shatter. He also
Rick
told
is on
us
his way to me top speed, by the way.
Okay.
He
It'll take
also
him a
tells
while.
us. He also told us nightmares or visions that he had of that tower, which is why we went there.
Okay. Tell me everything. So
I'll
he-
just
I
yeah.
would love to,
I'll tell
but
him
I
the whole
can't
thing.
see.
I say, shut up.
He says it'll wear off. Be quiet.
Oh god. All right, I'm keeping my hand on the book then. Like I'm just making sure I still have the book.
We'll explain to him everything we found, what was going on there.
As you can see, he kind of just his face tightens up, and he's not happy. He's starting to look like Shiro when Shiro gets mad, starting to get a bit enraged.
Does the ring have to do with Ballas?
A minute
After
goes
we-
by, and
After we killed
Rook's
Ballas,
eyesight is
yeah.
back.
Okay.
He says,
Oh, I can see.
the ring must shatter is what Alenta non-stop shouted. And followers would shout it as well in that tower.
What ring are they talking about?
The ring of hold monster.
Both
The
of
ring-
the two rings that are around the window and the. That's the ring.
It's got to be.
Oh
Okay.
man, we thought it was for like this giant like 7-headed dragon, and I'm so happy that's
When we were in hell, a giant dragon attacked Rook's patron.
I
Just
don't,
say that.
I don't care. Problem is, if this is somewhere else, that means he's managed to find a way out. He can communicate.
what's really a little nerve wracking is the fact that he's working with devils.
Yeah, he's
From
working
the-
with a demon from the abyssal
Do you
plane.
know
Not abyssal
anyone-
plane,
The Nine Hells.
Do you know any elves named Barrent?
Elves no. I know
No,
Ballas.
I'll pull the
You
book
mentioned-
out.
You mentioned Ballas. I know Ballas well. They fought. That's,
Yeah,
that's
Barrent's
how
was
we
a-
were able to capture Alenta.
Yeah, I know.
Well-
We killed Ballas, and there was another demon there
Named
who we don't remember. Yeah, Barrent could have been his name.
Barrent
As a name he was
working
going by,
for him.
and he escaped hell right in front of us, and we assume he has something to do with it. We killed
He
a
was
bunch
the-
of his lackeys.
He was
and
the
then-
one torturing the child.
We
Yeah.
took this from him, and I pull out the book.
He immediately
show
comes
it up.
over and snatches the book up and starts flipping through it. And he says, "Can you describe where you found this
He was in a
Yep.
cave near an
location map?"
Where was that? We don't have.
I
Wait,
mean,
You don't know where it was.
but
I can probably make a map if you give me
I
paper
was
and
gonna
pencil.
say Bert drew a map. He'd ripped off someone's house shingles or whatever, and drew
We
a
give
map.
you a
of
map of the
something.
city. Getting there, the only way we know how to get there is the teleportation gate in South Shore.
They do trading with them.
Can you get back there?
Sure, we can probably go
Maybe.
to South Shore and then
I'll
Hitch a ride
relay
back.
this to Alzira. But we
this
gotta
is more
find
important than the Kraken. Then
if Alenta gets out. Yes.
All right, we can probably get back there. We know the guys who
The only way
transferred
we
the
were
stuff
able
back and forth.
to capture Alenta is because he was weakened from his fights with the devils.
Speaking,
and then why are the devils helping him?
I don't know.
they
Maybe they see him as a new
Probably they're
ruler
weak-minded.
over Ballas.
Anyone weak-minded can help him.
Yeah, keep in mind that none of them actually know that they're saying the ring must shadow.
They always
Have you
forget.
He
seen-
says, "Stop saying that." I get it.
I wasn't talking to you, jerk face. All right.
Well, if
So-
if the plans changed and this is what you guys want us to do, we can try to figure out more about it.
All right, I'll talk to Alzira. Just get out.
Can you
We
talk
gotta-
to
we
her
gotta
now?
rest.
We gotta know.
Yeah, we got to know. At the
Oh.
end of the day, she's the boss, not you.
I will.
Oh wait, we can contact her, can't we?
You can
Can we?
contact.
I think we have one
um,
scroll of
Oh,
for
yeah.
someone else.
It says,
Okay.
"I'll let you know."
All right. We'll stay here until you let us know.
Shut the door.
24 hours.
Does he give me the
24
book
hours.
back?
No.
Is
That's
he
the
still
end of
looking
the
at it?
day.
He's still got. Yeah. He's still.
Is he still thumbing through it, or is he just holding it?
He's holding it now.
Did you make anything from the book?
I will when I study it.
Well, let me know, will you?
Okay.
All right. We're just gonna rest now, and then
Okay.
that'll be the end of the night, right?
Okay. So
Bingo.
You walk out, you shut the door. You
Yep.
have a couple dozen rooms to choose from. You can
They
each
all have
your-
these nice beds.
Each have your own room. They're all a bit rotten and musty, but some of them
We've
are a
been
little bloody.
sleeping on like a moldy ground for like the past
Some of,
week.
some
Like,
of
it's
them could have
okay.
been fixed up because we had Last Hope here for like months.
Yep.
Probably pretty clean, patched up.
I'll find a room and prestidigitate it.
Prestidigitate mine too, please.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
tired.
we'll end here for the night.
Yep.
I'll prestidigitate my own.
About an hour. Well, before we end this, about an hour into your rest, you each find a nice room. You all in separate rooms? Or are you gonna be in like a big main? There's one main bunker, barrack.
I would
But
rather be.
there's also several nicer lone rooms that the head monks had.
I'll sleep with everyone if everyone wants to do that.
Yeah, I was just doing this big side room over here where the library is.
Yep. I'd rather be in a room with everyone.
So about an hour into your rest, you are all awoken by a blood curdling scream, and that's where we'll end for the night.
Oh, of course.
Oh, nice.
All right,
All right.
there's D&D for Friday. We'll fight something one of these days.
What is one level of exhaustion? Is it disadvantage on
Saves
Ability
and
checks.
attacks.
Okay. Is it attacks too? I thought it was just ability checks.
It's not attacks. I don't think it's. I think it's ability checks.
Is it on attack?
I just know that's like second level of exhaustion.
All right. So we'll be back next week. We're no
Oh,
longer in
yeah.
the swamp. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is
I
very
wasn't
exciting.
sure what you guys, if you're going to go more into the Shadowfell. I didn't know where you guys were going to go. So I named this one Into the Shadow, which I guess you went in there for a little bit, so it's okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks. Second level is speed halved. Third level is disadvantage on attack rolls.
There you
And
go.
is it 5 you die?
4 is hit points maximum halved. 5 is speed reduced to 0, and 6 is death.
Oh, okay.
6 levels of exhaustion. You'd have to be like going for it hard.
Yeah.
You'd have to be. It'd be just so hard. Like, I mean, it would have to get put upon you. I don't know how
Magical
you could
and
become more exhausted.
Oh, yeah, magical
If your
exhaustion or
speed was
something.
reduced to
Mag-
0.
Or you're
Alright.
a barbarian.
Your speed is reduced to 0. I'm pressing on.
You're just flailing your arms.
All right, make another con save.
All right, we'll be back again next week, next Friday, as long as everyone's here. Francisco, are we going to be here?
Yes.
All right. All right. So
He's
I promise
manager now. He can just
someone
say.
will fight someone next week. Even if nothing happens, I'll just throw something at you.
We're just gonna keep dodging combat.
You're gonna walk by, there's going to be a whole swarm of rats.
Yeah, just great.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right.
And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.